I sleep too much, but I told you I had worked all day and I dreamed too much. But I told you I was thirsty and I lied through my teeth because I'm worn out in the first place. So please excuse my love with all these excuses. Love is a dangerous game, but not at all what I should play. I told you I'd stay with it, but so what? I forfeited anyway. Your questions stay the same, and my answer's still no different. Can't tell you why I'm late, but so what? You forget it anyway. I'm warm, but you grow colder. Well, I slow, but you go forward. I know that you feel cornered by all of my helpless excuses. Cause I sleep too much, but I told you I had worked all day and I dreamed too much. But I told you I was thirsty and I lied through my teeth because I'm worn out in the first place. So please excuse my love for all these excuses. It's been a burden on me, a burden on me. Well, how long can I stay busy doing things that you can't see? Going round and round, it makes me dizzy. I'm warm, but you grow colder. I slow, but you go forward. I know that you feel cornered by all of my helpless excuses. Well, all those empty promises, the ones that I can't keep, it makes no difference to me. It makes no difference to me. But don't think I'll be around when the water gets too deep. It makes no difference to me. It makes no difference to me. Cause I sleep too much, but I told you I worked all day and I dreamed too much. But I told you I was thirsty and I lied through my teeth because I'm worn out in the first place. So please excuse my love for all these excuses. I sleep too much and I dream too much, and I lie through my teeth because all these excuses, love, well, all these excuses, love.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the A-Gap Podcast. And now, your host, Colby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the A-Gap Podcast. Today is Tuesday, November 8th, also known as Election Day. Go out and vote. If you haven't already voted and you are in the state of California, polls close at 8 o'clock, so you still have an hour and a half. Go out there, cast your vote, be an American citizen, and stand up for whoever you want to stand up for. Go do your thing. So yeah, make some fucking votes, people.
Let's
Did
go.
you guys get your ballots in already, or cast your votes?
Absolutely. Sir.
Well done, boys. Well
No
done.
sticker. Sorry.
I know. I got my little sticker on. I when I dropped it off, the girl's like, "Do you want a sticker?" I'm like, fuck yeah, I want a
Hell
sticker.
yeah, I want a sticker.
Like, I'm not gonna post it. I'm not gonna be that guy, but I have this platform and I'll wear it here to say I voted. So I don't know. It's always a fun day. Go turn in your ballot or go fill it out there. I used to be a person that used to love like go in, voting in the little booth, writing it all in.
Mhm.
Now they send it to your house, and I'm like, oh, I could also work from home, vote from home. It's kind of a whole thing. So I've been enjoying it.
Where do I take this thing?
Yeah, that's the problem, right? It's like that Always Sunny episode. It's like they build all these fake boxes that people have been putting them into. You guys vote in person or by mail, or what do you guys like to do?
By mail guy.
Oh, there we
Because
go.
I'm old school. And I want to make sure it gets to the right person.
Yeah. I always like, do you like have to write on your hand like who you want to vote for? I like almost never remember sometimes. I get in the booth and I'm like, it's like taking an SAT test. It's like, oh God, oh, bubbles. Like, who did I want to go for again?
Yeah, I had
I'm
my
just,
phone.
yeah, there you go. I'm just an abacadabra guy, you know. A, B, A, C.
Oh yeah. Just play the field, see what happens.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
moving
that.
the least Mormon guy.
Yeah. Yeah, in Utah, that
Yeah.
is definitely
Yeah.
a thing you have to live by. That is fair. That is fair. Well, alrighty, boys. You know what? Let's just get it going. I think we're gonna have a bit of a quick episode tonight. We're just gonna power through some of this stuff. Obviously, like I said, it is election night. My girlfriend specifically works in politics, so I know she wants to be spending some time with me watching all the votes. So let's just
Tom
get
will be
right
here
into
too.
it.
Don't
Tom
worry.
will be back. Yeah, Tom will be back. He's not here with us now, but he is on the way. So without further ado, I'm going to kick off studs and duds. So I'm going to go with my stud for the week. I'm going with Devontae Adams, a guy that was a dud for me last week, is a stud for me this week. Seems like the Raiders finally decided, hey, maybe we should get that guy involved. He's kind of the best player on our team. After his abysmal performance last week, he had 10 receptions for 146 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 17 targets. Seems like they really made sure to get him the ball this week.
Yeah, but they still blew the game.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty
So,
terrible.
Pretty wild. They blew a 17-point lead, coming off the heels of getting shut out by Jacksonville. And that is the third time they've blown a lead of at least 17 points this season, which is tied for an NFL record. And we still got 9 to go, baby.
Wow.
So I think
that's insane.
Josh McDaniels, that seat's got third-degree burns all over it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that seat is
holy
hot. They're gonna let him finish the season, you think, or no?
What if they lose to Indy?
Oh my! If they lose to Jeff Saturday in Indy, which we will be talking about a little bit later, he's done. He's got to be done.
Yeah, that team doesn't even know who's going to be calling plays right now. So this is
No.
like a layup get right game. So yeah, we'll talk about it later, but holy shit, that seat could not be hotter right now.
Yeah,
It-
pretty.
who
They got
knows?
rid of Jonathan Abram.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, so they cut him. So they showed, I don't have it in front of me, but all of the they've had like 5 first-round picks since 2019 because they had the Khalil trade. And the only one that's halfway decent is Josh Jacobs in 2018.
Yikes!
Everyone else is cut or a huge bust in Cleveland Farrell. So,
I mean, and that's kind of like the shadow of Gruden and their GM, right?
Mayock.
Both of those, Mayock. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. And both those guys are out. Oh, there's Tom coming on in late. What's up,
Nice.
buddy? Let me get the layout fixed here. What's up, dude? Yeah, I just gave my first stud. We're talking about the Raiders-Jags game and how Devontae Adams went nuts, but also how hot the seat is under Josh McDaniels right now after giving up 17 points to the Jags. Or losing a 17-point lead, excuse me.
So yeah, 2022, no first rounders. 2021, Alex Leatherwood cut. 2020, Henry Ruggs, DUI manslaughter. 2020, Damon Arnett, threatened fan base holding AK on Facebook Live, cut.
Jesus Christ.
2019, Cleveland Farrell, bust. 2019, Josh Jacobs, pretty good.
Pretty good.
And then 2019, Jonathan Abrams, cut today.
Wow, man.
So
Is
they
Mike
had
Mayock still there?
no,
So
He was
we can't
fired.
blame him. No fall guy.
no.
That's what I was just thinking.
Just
It's
the last
like
pieces of a broken
yeah.
regime.
Exactly. They're starting over again, but it's not like they went out and tried to get. Obviously, they went out and got Devontae because their division is really tough. But now they don't really have anything else besides that. I think they just extended Waller, didn't they?
Yeah.
So they extended Waller. They got him for a bit. What's Josh Jacobs' contract situation look like?
They
Rookie
declined
contract.
his 5th-year option.
Wow.
So he's about to be a free agent.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Mm.
Yeah.
One of the only pieces that's working. They're like, nah, we don't want him.
Not
Honestly,
this
it was
guy.
smart at the beginning of the year. It was like,
Yeah.
this guy's not going to get top running back money. Then he was good, but he's like top 5 this year.
Right.
That's-
So,
I
of course,
how it
that's
works
going to
for that
happen
bag.
once the Raiders decline it.
Yep. Prove it year, right? He
Yeah.
got declined. He's like, fuck yeah, I can go somewhere else. Time to ball. Let's go.
Yep.
Damn. Yeah,
Good
man.
business.
It's pretty tough in Las Vegas right now. I mean, abysmal.
What about the Jags? While we're on
Abysmal.
the subject, I don't know if we have on the list, but Travis Etienne, just big balling dude.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
absolute monster. I mean, he had 28 carries, 109 yards, 2 tutties. He is an absolute monster. And now that James Robinson is out of the picture, it's fully his team. 2 weeks in a row, he's been stellar.
We should
So-
talk live on air about the trade you guys made because it's very it's intimate with this group.
Yeah. We can talk a little bit about it. So, ignored unrequested. Matt and I made
Here we
a
go.
trade in our fantasy football league. I had AJ Brown on my team. Matt had Travis Etienne on his team, and we decided it was within our best interest to just swap them 1 for 1. So,
Positions of need.
yep, positions of need.
So
I got
clean.
Travis Etienne. Matt got AJ Brown. They've both worked out really well, I think, thus far.
both
AJ,
happy.
you got AJ the day he had the 3 tutty nuts game. I've had Etienne. He's had 2 consistent weeks. AJ, I think, had another tutty this week. Not a
Yep.
bad performance. So it was like a good trade, and it kind of felt nice to just have a like 1 for 1, good guy for good guy, helps both teams, and they're both performing well.
Yeah.
Do you
Look at
have
that.
any regrets watching Etienne have 2 great weeks or no?
No, I mean, I'm happy that he's popping off for you and
Yeah.
loving the production from AJ. It was position of need for me. Had a lot of running backs. So, no.
Well,
I mean-
and AJ popped up. I want to know if the price would have changed if this trade happened after that AJ game. That's
Definitely.
what I think is a distinct
of course.
possibility.
Absolutely, of
Price went up.
course. I mean, I don't want to like dive into Matt's team and try and figure out who else I would have asked him for, but yes, the price would have gone up considerably, I would say. I
You
mean,
would have wanted Chubb.
I probably would have asked for Chubb. Yeah, that
Yeah.
actually probably would have been exactly. And would you have done that?
No.
Exactly. So in hindsight, still worked out for everybody.
Mhm.
And I feel like with fantasy trades, everyone's trying to win a trade. Everyone's
Totally.
trying to like get one off on somebody, and it just never gets done if that's it, unless you have idiots in your league. But I feel like most of us are pretty well versed in NFL. Like, just if you're gonna make a trade, make sure it works for both parties, and it feels better that way.
Yeah. I don't need to like, I'll give you my defense, my backup quarterback, my bench receiver, and my kicker for AJ Brown.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, dude, you
Cool,
got
dude.
5 new players, bro.
Yeah,
Isn't that
come
a
on,
sick
man.
trade?
5
It's
for
like-
1, dude. Come on.
Yeah. It's like, fuck off, dude.
No, it's good to just make a deal where you're not trying to swindle the other person. Need
Yeah.
for need, baby. That's how it should be.
Exactly. And another one that almost made my does list is another ignored unrequested. I traded for CEH, Carlos Edwards Hilaire, who had, I think, a whopping
Yikes.
1.5 fantasy points this week. So
You know
Yeah,
what
that
that guy
one-
that you
that
traded
one
him
pissed me
away
off.
from?
Jerry
I brought it up
Jeudy?
and well, Alex, but I asked him.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, CH kind of trash. I'd probably have Jerry Judy in that. And he's like, no, dude, CH is a number 1. I was like, okay, man.
no, I didn't know they were gonna get fucking McKinnon still so involved in the running game. So yeah,
He's
that
their
was-
best running back,
He is.
I
yeah.
guess.
That was my
The
bad.
splits were
So-
some dumb shit. It was like McKinnon, Pacheco, and fucking CH all had like 17, 25% maybe snap share. You know, like they're just literally they are all playing.
2 weeks
and-
ago, Pacheco started.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
started against the Niners.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was a little worried about that, but I was like hoping maybe there was like a weird lingering injury or something. I don't know, something that like kept him
It's
from
true.
starting.
He's a hold.
So
He's a hold
see.
because if any of those guys go down, then there's going to be a stretch run somewhere in here.
see,
Ronald Jones is
he-
looming.
Oh yeah,
Oh, God.
oh yeah. He might be a hold, but I need him to be an RB2. That's the problem, Tom. That's the
Yikes.
problem.
Yeah, that's not. That ain't gonna work.
yeah. All right, let's move on. Matt, who do you got for a stud?
Oh, I'm going with Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua.
Fuck yeah.
Because I mean, I think the Tua hype is officially off the rails because a lot of people are taking victory laps for some reason. But he balled out, man. 21 of 30, 302 yards, 3 tutties, no picks, just crazy efficient. And honestly, some big numbers. He's got 2 receivers that are top 5 in receiving yards. So, I mean, Dolphins offense, they're just a wagon. Added Jeff Wilson Jr., immediate
great.
impact. Trent
The same
Sherfield even
playbook,
got in the
dude.
mix. Same exact playbook.
Yeah, dude.
Osterati got in for a score. Tyreek Hill is going to have 3,000 yards this season. Dolphins are back, baby.
What's the deal with the defense, though? They got to figure that out if they want to be serious in this.
Do they?
I mean,
They can outscore any team, I feel like.
maybe.
Unless they run into a tough defense. I get it.
Yeah.
But they are undefeated with Tua this season.
Yeah.
With Tua playing an entire game, which is incredible.
And did Justin Fields just go off?
I think the Bears are better than we like. Justin Fields is just better now. And yes, it took him 178 rushing yards to figure that out. And Mike McDaniel telling him on the sideline, hey, stop rushing, which was fucking hilarious. If you guys didn't see that. So funny. But yeah, I think Fields just popped off. I mean, I almost took I'll let you guys talk about it more. I feel like I've been talking a lot, but I almost took the Bears running backs as a dud this week because Fields just rushed so much, and they were behind most of the game. Montgomery and Khalil Herbert, yeah, they combined 20 run rushes for like 55 yards. So it's like not great.
My
production there,
$505 I spent on Khalil Herbert feels pretty good this week. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's a depth play. It's okay. It's a depth play. If you just say I spent 50% of my budget rather than $500, it feels better. So
yeah, that feels much better.
Well, if you look at the receiving numbers, like not crazy.
True.
Rushing, not crazy besides Fields. So it could be like Niners defense always has a hard time with running quarterbacks. They're just hard to contain. And Justin Fields, I mean, I don't want to take Tom's stud here, but he showed that he can be a guy that can take a game over, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's right now, and this is a weird, to bring it back to your stud, Matt. If you had the option to start a franchise with Tua or Fields after this performance, who do you pick?
Fields.
Really? I feel like Tua is more sustainable.
Yeah,
I just more sustainable than the most rushing yards ever.
I'm an upset.
If he can get it, if he can get his arm right, if Fields can do a Jalen Hurts from last season to next year, Bears are all the way back, dude. And they can just draft a bunch of defense now because it feels like they have the offense besides maybe some line play.
It's good. It's awesome. But I still watch him
there too. I mean, you can't go to war with what you have right now.
Talk about one of the best duos in the league, Chase Claypool and Darnell Mooney over here. Come on, it's a top tier unit right there.
Cole Kmet.
Yeah, Cole Kmet, dude. You like how they ran the same play twice and it was a touchdown both times? It was the exact same fucking play to Cole Kmet. They could not figure it out.
If you put Fields in Miami, though,
that's what I'm saying.
Oh man,
because he actually can throw a deep ball.
They'd be great next year.
You think Tua is he a system QB right now?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Is this could a lot of QBs do great with that offense and those weapons?
Yes. If you look at all the balls that are underthrown every week for the Dolphins, if you had a quarterback that could actually like figure out the speed of his receivers, it's crazy to me that Tua has now played 6 weeks with the Dolphins and still hasn't figured out to throw it maybe a little further downfield for the 2 of the fastest receivers in the league. So yeah, I think if you get another quarterback in there, they would. I mean, yeah, they'd be a lot better, and they're still great.
Tyreek Hill guy is pretty quick. You gotta lead him a little bit, man.
Yeah,
I mean, he's been really efficient. I don't want to say he's just like a bad quarterback in a good scheme because I think he is a good quarterback, but I think he
finds the open dude so well.
He's Garoppolo-esque without the dumb mistakes. He takes care of the ball better.
Yeah, he does have good decision making.
Feels like a lot of production from a guy that's supposed to have a bad arm, And I know the weapons are tight, and obviously they're probably covering up a lot of mistakes or bad throws. But still, you don't throw for that many yards that consistently without some ability.
Yeah.
So good for him.
He's accurate. I just don't know why he's so cocky about his deep ball when it's clearly underthrown every time. Like it just is, and I'm sorry. Like,
You can't tell me
he's
different,
completing
Tua.
a lot of them because Tyreek will come back, make a nice play on the ball. Last week, they strategically used it to draw a PI.
Yeah.
But they're still underthrown every time. Like, you can't, I don't know. I can't, can't overlook that.
It's so weird to me, though, because, like, we've seen him throw the ball 50 yards, I'll say, at least, even 60. But these like 40-yard passes are still being underthrown. It's like he has the ability to throw it farther. He just isn't. Like
The one to Waddle.
Yeah, the one
That
to
was
Waddle.
not like a go ball.
Right.
Yeah.
And even the ones to Tyreek that are supposed to be go balls, they're still on like the 45-yard line, you know, and it's like a post, and he's still underthrowing that ball. We know he could throw that ball to the end zone. It's like he thinks his receivers are still like slow and in college, maybe. It's a weird thing. I feel like he has the ability to throw it farther. He just isn't and doesn't trust that. He just would rather underthrow than overthrow, maybe. Maybe it's a psychological thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's not. He doesn't have a noodle arm. I think people say that, and that's not fair.
Not fair.
No, I think he throws like the deep
let's talk
outs
about
pretty
Fields
well.
some more.
Yeah, let's go ahead, Tom. It's your stud, right?
Yeah, I want to. Sorry, I felt like I interrupted you now.
No, you're
I
good.
feel bad.
We
feel
talked
bad.
about
We're talking a lot about Tua. We
Yeah,
started
let's-
with Tua's great,
yeah.
and we got all the way to Tua's bad. It was pretty
The
impressive.
Tua cycle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We're just talking ourselves in and out of shit. Go for it, Tom.
I may have heard this incorrectly, but from what I heard, last 3 weeks, obviously the Bears have been crazy, right? Their offense has been different. Fields has been rushing a lot more, having that ability. So one thing I heard, again, who knows if it's true? It's hearsay. I guess they started watching tape of Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts. That was kind of one of the things where there was a coaching decision like, hey, let's do this a little bit differently. And they kind of started taking coaches and studying tape from different rushing quarterbacks. And this is kind of the result, you know, and it's extremely impressive, obviously being the biggest rushing game ever by a quarterback in the history of the NFL, right? Like that is a crazy thing to think about with the rushing quarterbacks.
In a regular season game, Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, really? How much do you do?
180, 185.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Let's
I'll
never
look it up.
forget. Regular season.
Yeah, regular season. Just
But
shout out, Cap.
obviously, shut out. You got to keep him around. Justin Fields is incredible, right? This whole. If I'm a Bears fan, I feel a whole lot better about where the future's going. They had a chance in that game too. Like that wasn't just like a empty stats kind of game for him. Like that was a tight game the entire way. So. Ironically, you know what would have helped the Bears win that game is if they had these guys named Roquan Smith and Robert Quinn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably would have helped because those were pretty much. It's like their defense wasn't great, but they at least had some studs. And I bet if they had those studs, they win that game. It felt that way when I was watching the highlights, you know.
And imagine, the Bears beat the Dolphins that week. I mean, granted, it was close, and now we're all talking good about the Bears. If they beat them, people are like, this Bears team is going to be so damn good next year. They're going to be contenders. Like, it completely shifts the narrative, which is wild. I fact-checked. It was 181 yards by Colin Kaepernick. So, very close guess, Matt.
3 yards,
ridiculous.
right?
3 yards off.
3 yards more than Fields?
Four off. Yeah, Fields had 178.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on your tombstone, Matt. All right, here we go.
Never forget. Never forget.
All right, John, who you got for your stud?
Bro, I'm gonna just I fucking rolled with them, and I was the only one to do it in the pool, and I'm just
round of applause, I will say.
I'm gonna give flowers where they're due, man. The Jets defense, holy shit, they played a hell of a game. CJ Mosley is second in the league in tackles right now, continually makes big plays in big moments. They got Allen 5 times. So front seven was after him all day. And then Sauce Gardner gets his second pick of the league. That dude is a stud. It continues to be a stud. I think he had like 11 tackles as well. So he's all over the field. It was a fun game. It's Sauce is giving me like Revis 2.0 vibes. He's just like, especially nobody throws at him. He just came into the league with this persona of like, no, this kid's like a stud. Don't go after him. And he continued that all season. Nobody will target him for good reason. He's out there just making plays. But Jets defense, I looked it up. They're 6th in turnovers right now, 2nd in interceptions in the league.
Wow.
They're 11th in yards allowed, and they're 6th in sacks. So this team, they'll turn the ball over. They'll get after the quarterback. Dude, I'm all about Gang Green right now. They're sick. Offense was, I mean, they were going against the Bills D. They got some good. Michael Carter had a pretty decent game. I didn't check for Wilson what his final numbers were. I feel like he had like 150 yards or something like
18
that.
to
Dude,
25.
yep, you
Garrett
nailed it.
Wilson had 8 for 92.
Okay.
He had 154 yards passing. You nailed that. 150.
Okay.
Yeah. Efficient.
Exactly. And that was the thing. I don't know if you can really talk about like the Bills overlooking this game or whatever, but man, it felt like the Jets kind of had them on their heels.
Josh Allen last 2 games has looked like 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
Josh
Okay.
Allen.
So here, I'm gonna be that guy because I guarantee somebody's gonna listen to this and have him in fantasy and be like, his elbow is injured. His elbow is injured. His elbow is injured.
The last play.
Exactly. But everyone is gonna use this, I feel like, as an excuse for the poor performance.
Well, he also threw
He
a rocket
didn't.
fucking after the injury.
Yeah, that was the furthest thrown ball in
Yeah.
the last like several years.
Yeah.
After
On
the
a
injury.
rope. On a rope too.
Right
So,
through the
it-
wickets.
It's not going to be that big of a deal, dude.
That
Yeah,
was
I
such
can't believe
a
Davis
sick
dropped
throw.
that.
Fancy.
If Gabe Davis catches that, that's like one of the best throws in the last 5 years.
It was like off one
Right?
foot, right? Kind of rolling
Yeah.
outside the pocket on one foot, just like it looks effortless when he throws
He
the
threw
ball
it
that
70
far.
yards in the air
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
on a row.
That,
Crazy.
that guy's not going to miss time with a fucking injury. Okay. He made that throw. I think he's fine. I think
And he said himself, he said, I played like shit.
yeah.
So yeah, he took accountability. He didn't say I was hurt. It was my elbow.
And even playing like shit, he had like 90 yards rushing or something.
Rushing.
Like that.
Yeah. He used his legs because he had to, right?
He had 86.
That's
Yeah,
what
he had
happens
86 rushing yards
The
and 2
greats do.
touchdowns.
When you have a transcendent quarterback, even when they're off, they can still be major impacts in the game.
Yep.
100%. They still almost won the game. The Jets had to play the
Yeah.
best game of their life, and Josh Allen had a pretty meh day. And
Yeah.
that's the winning concoction for the Jets.
We got a pretty fun game. Not next week. Next week the Jets play the Patriots. Week after that we got Bears Jets. Put a pin in that one. That could be a very exciting game if Justin Fields continues to just
Honestly,
ball
Patriots
out.
Jets is hot. If the Jets can beat the
Yep.
Patriots, go bam bam Bills Patriots, it's a whole different conversation.
If they go Bills
Whole
Patriots,
different
they beat the
conversation.
Bears. Then they have the Vikings, which would be a big test. They have the
I
Bills
wanna-
again.
Yeah. Oh
I
my
mean, their
God.
schedule.
Gauntlet,
This
dude.
schedule
Ooh.
is a gauntlet right now.
There's no fucking way the Jets go into Buffalo and win a game, right? Especially not after losing. in New
No,
York.
that's gonna be a
Uh,
revenge game.
John
No
will take
way.
him.
John will take him again.
John will
yeah.
Bro, don't. Hey, listen, I'm here to convince y'all. All right, and trust me,
All
I'm
right.
I'm already rewriting the Texans speech for next season. So
Oh,
trust me,
all right.
I'll get y'all back on it again. I'll get
so you
y'all
said-
back.
So it's Bills, Patriots, Vikings, and
No,
who's the other
Bears,
one they play?
Bears,
Bears.
Vikings, and then
If
then
they
it gets a
win
little
3
bit
out of 4,
easier
they're
for
looking
them.
great.
Oh my God, yeah, they win 3 out of 4, they'll be 9-4 going into
Pretty fucking
December
good.
football. So yeah, they would be looking really.
I want to see a
fucking good.
Zach Wilson game. That's my thing for Jets.
Same,
Jets.
same.
Just need to see Zach Wilson win a game where it's actually his. You know, we all say that was the Zach Wilson game. You know,
I
that's-
think the
that's what
message
I'm-
was if you think you're about to make a sick play, don't.
Yeah,
Just don't.
throw it away. Throw it away.
Live to fight another down.
This
Don't.
isn't Madden, dude. You can't.
I would love to
yeah.
see that, but he might not be ready yet.
Might not need it.
Might not
That's
need
the
it.
thing. Might not need it. And
until
if
we
they
hit the
do need it,
playoffs, or the Bills
yeah,
in
that-
Buffalo,
yeah,
he's gonna
that's
have to
exactly
do
what I was gonna
something
say.
somewhere.
Chiefs.
playoffs, or even
Yeah.
Patriots next
Yeah.
week. I mean, Patriots completely shut him
Oh,
down.
Young quarterbacks against Bill Belichick. Oh, I don't
Yep.
know. I guess
That's-
we'll
well,
hit that in tomorrow's episode.
Well,
you know
or I
what
can
mean?
or I can hit that right now because my dud, Sam Ellinger, who played the Patriots
Bum, bum,
last
bum, bum.
week or this week.
Oh. Did we talk about Big Reich yet?
I also talk about what?
Did we talk about the burning of the Reich?
No, we have not. We're
The
about to
falling
get
of
into
the
it.
Reich?
We're getting into it right now, dude. Sam Ellinger
Perfect.
goes 15 to 29, 103 yards, 1 interception against the Patriots. Their offense was basically non-existent. They only got 3 points on the entire day. And I don't know if it looks like they may have not even broken 200 total yards of offense. So pretty abysmal day for the Colts. And yeah, it ended up getting Frank Reich fired. And
You want to hear some speculation about the firing that I heard today?
please. Take it
So
away.
I guess it wasn't Frank that wanted to start Sam. It was ownership. So ownership and the GM Chris Ballard, if I get that correct.
Yep.
They were the ones, and I think they want a tank. I think it was like a tank move, which at first I thought it was Matt Ryan was so bad, but then when you look at the whole situation, it's like they wanted to start developing quote unquote a younger quarterback. But this of course total rumor and could not be true. It's talking about how Frank, I guess maybe there was a conversation about Frank wanted to bring Matt Ryan back in after this game, and that could have been what potentially caused a firing, or that discussion led to it. So interesting, because the rest of us who enjoy fantasy want Matt Ryan in there, because we know that Matt Ryan is going to put up more fantasy points, but you can't argue that he's going to be worse than this. So it's just kind of a whole interesting thing where the owner seems to be trying to tank and also quote unquote developing a young quarterback, a 6th fucking rounder or something, though. It's not like he's obviously the truth. They're tanking to get a better quarterback. They're tanking to get one of the best ones next year.
Yeah.
They actually own their pick this year,
Which they've done before.
right? And I'm just saying, I think there's going to be some teams potentially lining up for Frank Reich, which is as fucked up as it sounds. I
agree.
I think that guy's going to get a job pretty quick.
He's a good coach.
I always like Jim Irsay, and I just feel like this whole situation has been handled pretty poorly. And their GM Chris Ballard, I watched a little bit of a press conference, and he just seemed a little bit too testy for me, a little bit too upset about everything. I don't know. He just seemed pretty aggressive, like he's defending his job because he's the only one left.
He's watching all the bodies fall.
Yeah, he's next. Yeah, 100%. So wouldn't be shocked if they move on from him too. But Jim Irsay, you should have let Matt play and let fucking Frank finish the season, maybe, But you want Bryce Young or somebody else.
Sam Ehlinger didn't complete his first pass until halfway into the second quarter.
Wow.
You can't do that, bud.
Wow.
Dude.
No,
And it
that's
sucks.
That's not good.
It sucks.
How many
'cause
coaches
on the
would
other-
have pulled him for
absolutely
Matt
horrible.
Ryan too? How many head coaches in the NFL would have put Matt Ryan in after such an abysmal first half?
I would say probably a lot of them.
I don't think without ownership meddling, probably would have never been in.
Yep.
Unless it was because of injury.
Which we don't really know. It's
exactly.
again rumor and slander. We have no idea.
Well, that's the thing too. It was perplexing at the beginning of it. It's like this is Matt Ryan we're talking about here, and you sign the guy to bring him in here to play, to take the team to the next level. You still have the defense on the other side of the ball that's still playing it. Like this game, obviously they kind of got tore up a little bit, but they're still playing at a high level. And in fact, it wasn't even the offense of the Patriots that did much of the work. It was a pick 6, and then it was a blocked punt at the 4 that set up an easy tud.
Yeah.
The offense didn't move the ball very well. That defense is still very solid.
In time of possession, I mean, if Ehlinger doesn't complete a pass till halfway through the second, you got to imagine that is way off. So the defense is on the field the whole game.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to me, man. I just don't. It was mind-blowing that they would even think that that's the move, right? Is that you still have a competitive defense and you still have tools on this side of the ball to go and be competitive in games, but let's turn the keys over to, like you said, the 6th rounder who we're not even sure that this is the next guy, but we're going to turn the keys over and I guess expect it to work. Or like Tom said, potentially they could have been thinking tank. We don't know. But man, we all expected better than this.
Yeah, I have a speculation now after looking at his contract structuring.
Hey, let's go speculation time.
So this year he made $5.2 million to play for the Colts. Yes, Tom.
Matt
Ryan.
Ryan.
Correct.
Sorry.
Correct. So Matt Ryan in 2018. Let me just run you down how this contract has kind of unfolded over his years. 2018 made $6 million. 2019 made $2.7 million. 2020 made $1 million. 2021 made $2 million. This year, $5.2 million. Anybody want to guess what he's owed next year?
Wait, Matt Ryan?
Yes.
He only made $2 million?
That is correct. Next year in
shafted.
Next year in 2023, he is owed $19.2 million.
Wait, but
that's still pretty reasonable,
right?
That's very reasonable for an MVP caliber fucking quarterback at one.
So that's for his base salary. Then he has obviously signing bonuses of $9.3 million.
Yep.
But did not have one this year and does not have one next year.
So if he doesn't play a certain amount of snaps, is he not making that $19 million? I guess it's hard. You're not Adam Schefter. So I
I'm
don't know how
not
you
sure.
know,
I mean,
but
if we're looking at only cap hit, so like for example, this year was 18 million cap hit. Next year will be 35 million cap hit.
he's getting cut.
Even if he plays
Yeah,
bad, he
he's
still
getting
gets
cut.
that
He's
35 billion.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna try and
He does a
shop
bad
him.
job.
That's my quote.
So yeah, dude, they're gonna shop him, and it makes sense to me that they're not wanting to start him because they're like, "Fuck it, let's get
I
Ellinger
got
going."
5 mil to be the Colts quarterback.
Even if I do a bad job,
So
feel like-
stupid.
feel
that
like we're
would
gonna
be
do a
fucking
you pass me the rock
fantastic.
with Matt Ryan. Dude. Who's even signing Matt Ryan? Dude? No one's signing Matt Ryan.
No, I don't think
Oh.
so.
No one's trading for him. Even worse.
Panthers, maybe.
Oh my god, I hope not.
Commanders,
would be the worst
no.
decision
Commanders,
ever.
maybe. He just keeps following Wentz
Oh,
around
Wentz.
the league.
This is not
So, yeah,
the podcast
it's-
for it, but I have no idea where Carson Wentz is going to play football next year. It's not going to be the Commanders.
Yeah, well, that's a whole.
Is
nother
it the
conversation.
XFL, dude? I have no idea.
Rams backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
But
Just
not
after
Sean McVay.
after looking at that contract, he's going to get moved, I think, and it makes sense to me why they're avoiding him as a future solution.
So Colts are fucked. We can
Colts
sum it up that way.
are fucked. Jeff Saturday's their coach. We didn't even talk about
You
that.
talk about a high school
Fucking A.
football coach.
Who also went
Really?
didn't he go 2-6?
Yeah.
As the
he's a
football
failed
coach?
high school
Yeah,
coach.
Oh, really?
yes. He was a bad
Pretty
football
rough,
coach.
dude.
Yeah. So I think once again the tank it's pretty hard to hide. It feels like right now. I mean, typically you want to do it in a fashion where it doesn't look so egregious, but I don't think Jim Irsay is that kind of guy. If he's going to do something, he's going to do it all the way, and he sure is doing this all the way.
Yeah, and who's the play caller that they hired?
That's
He's
a
also just
30-year-old man. He's younger than us.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
Parks Frazier, assistant quarterbacks coach. Yeah, we don't need to get too deep into this, but also just a huge slap in the face to several coaches that are
Yep.
well more qualified.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
this guy's
Well,
never coached in the NFL or in college. Like, that is insane.
And he's
But
going to come in
can
and
you
be their
bring
boss.
somebody in?
Mid-season?
But you can't bring in a coordinator from a different team mid-season, though, right?
No,
one
but
thing
you
I think
hire
about is, like,
within.
Reggie Wayne could call plays. He's on the staff, legitimately.
he's actually been on the staff.
Yeah, he's actually on the staff.
I'm just disappointed it's not Pat McAfee.
Who's the Gus Bradley was the Jaguars head coach.
Yeah,
He
that
could
was- that
fill
was-
in as an interim head coach easily.
No, I was watching Pat McAfee when because it was like news headline fired, and then while the show was going on, Jeff Saturday. That's the funniest bit is that Pat McAfee's gonna be the special teams coordinator. Fucking Reggie Wayne's gonna run the wide receivers. Peyton Manning's gonna be QB coach. It's gonna be sick, dude.
I already saw a headline today that was like Peyton Manning might be interested in coaching job with Indianapolis Colts. Like, oh man, for next year probably, but it's like, will he get involved? I don't know.
I feel like he would be bad at that. You
Yeah,
know,
I don't.
Peyton's
He wouldn't be a good
details guy.
coach.
He's a details guy, but I wouldn't call him a great communicator. You know, like he's a great ability guy. His ability was always what got him there, and he obviously did his fucking, but didn't seem like he was like the best. Like everyone loves him. Peyton's the guy, you know.
I feel like he's grown a media empire. I feel like he
Yeah.
doesn't want to coach, or he said he doesn't want to be in the booth.
Yep.
He wants to do Omaha Productions. And just golly gee shucks it up with Eli on Monday nights.
Oh man,
But
me and
watch
my
that
brother Cooper have a show where we talk to college kids about trivia. You like it? Cool. Yeah, it's very
But
interesting.
I would what was I gonna say? I just think it's interesting that like nobody got elevated, so that's a slap in the face to those guys, but be interesting to see if is the plan to have Jeff Saturday coach them next year? Because why would he be
fuck
the
no.
interim head coach just for this year?
Keep
Like
people in
off the
seats.
street,
Keep people
Yeah.
in the seats. That's my guess.
I guess.
Wants people
well,
to
that's the
watch
thing.
Colts
I-
games or go to Colts
I
games.
still think Andrew Luck, chief analytics officer, would be
It's a
great
damn
fit.
circus over there, man. It is a
Yeah.
fucking circus. It is. That's the only thing. Like you said, it's what. Tell me the reason that you would bring in Jeff Saturday to coach your NFL team right now, and I will wait very patiently because you can't give me one.
Because he's
Like
your
you said.
friend. That's my
Well,
only
yeah.
like. Because he's Jim
This is-
Irsay's friend.
Yeah,
That's
the
it.
2-6. I don't know. I don't get it.
This is becoming the whole segment. Sorry, go ahead, John.
No, you're right. I mean,
Well-
but it doesn't make sense to me.
I was just saying there's been a couple of recent media / ex-player personalities that have joined in roles, but I think every single one, at least from a head coaching or any coaching position standpoint, they at least had done some coaching before they got an opportunity like this.
Yeah.
But I would kind of relate it to fucking the Niners GM and Mike Mayock, dude, kind of out of left field. That's what it felt like when those guys showed up, like they weren't necessarily in front offices before. They were just guys that played on the team. So
Even
guys
so,
that are like smart guys,
John Lynch did an internship with Denver under John Elway
There you go.
for a year with Adam Peters and John Elway. So unprecedented move, yes, but at least he kind of hung out around it for a while.
It's better than Good Morning Football.
And also, like when the Niners had an opportunity to hire a coach from within their team, they hired fucking Jim Tomsula. Didn't work very well, but at least they didn't bring like Steve Young or Jerry Rice in to be the head coach.
They
Yeah, Jim
wouldn't do it.
Tomsula farted
They
at a
wouldn't
press
do it.
conference.
He did fart. That was hilarious.
Don't
He
you
gave
dare
us an
talk bad about that
all-time
man.
Niners moment, dude.
My favorite Jim Tomsula quote was, "I wouldn't say that they were a step ahead of us. I mean, obviously they were a step ahead of us."
What a football guy.
Actually, there's way more good ones. If
There's
you ever
some-
want
there's-
to just laugh, type in Jim Tomsula introductory press conference. It's gold. He got introduced as the Niners head coach.
It's a legend. Alrighty, Maddie, I'm gonna ask you now about one of your duds. Who do you got?
I guess you could do like mostly just the whole Panthers offense, but I'm going to go Deontay Foreman just because he had such a big game the last two games. He only had 7 carries for 23 yards. It's kind of, I'm scapegoating him because I started him in fantasy and ignored unrequested a second-round pick in Dynasty for him. But so maybe it's not fair to put it all on him, but pretty tough game for the Browns, the Panthers. And then Baker Mayfield comes in, goes 14-20, and they immediately come out and say, still not the starter.
Yeah. What a kind of slap in his face. That was
Yeah.
pretty wild. Very wild for them to just say, nope, we're sticking with PJ after he had a terrible game.
You know how many fantasy points he had me ignored unrequested? Negative
I know.
3.82.
Jesus Christ. I don't want to steal
went
your
against him.
spotlight,
It's
but
so good.
John,
So
you want to
good.
talk about PJ Walker? You got him as a dud.
I was gonna say we could, like Matt said, we could kind of lump it all together because he was terrible. He had almost as many interceptions as he had completions, and he also had fewer yards than he had attempts. So
Wow.
it was kind of a historically bad start for PJ.
Can you read his line?
He went 3 of 10 for 9 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. It was
What?
Holy
But at least he got a lot
shit.
done on the ground, right?
Yeah, I was like, are we talking about Foreman
I
still?
mean,
or
he
what?
runs
What
though,
else?
right? He runs really well, so he probably got a lot of yards.
Well, no. See, you might think that, but man, you couldn't be more wrong. It's just, what did he have? He had, 1 rush for 6 yards.
Oof.
Oh my god!
Yikes.
You can get more than 6 yards off of like broken plays. You can get more than 6 yards off of like spread the defense out and just
Yeah.
run forward,
Just
Yeah.
screen
Like-
pass.
especially when things aren't working.
And that's the thing. What's crazy to me is that the Panthers didn't give up a sack. It wasn't like, he was being, I guess, pressured bad. I don't know what he was seeing some some ghosts.
Who's the poor
Holy shit.
bastard that's the head coach of this team still, or right
That-
now?
Yeah, who's coaching them?
I don't
right
even
now?
know. That's my question. Is I was gonna say, wait a minute.
What-
if we
what's-
have the
It sounds
quarterback
like Jeff
one,
Saturday is already over there, dude.
yeah. If we have the quarterback one and the running back one, both in the duds, what the fuck was the game plan? Like, what were they trying to do with this game? 'Cause
Yeah,
clearly
dude.
it did not work.
I like Baker comes in, goes 14-20, 155 yards, 2
Oh.
touchdowns, and they're like, no, he's not starting.
He should start. This team should start Baker fucking Mayfield,
I
dude.
know.
He found a fucking way.
He is the best quarterback on the roster.
I think so.
It's personal.
Are we gonna
It
get
must
Sam
be.
Darnold? I heard we're getting Sam Darnold this week.
I hope so.
No way.
I
Over
think
Baker.
I heard that PJ's
Can't
starting
see
again.
go sometimes. Can't see go sometimes. Sorry, we can't say that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's PJ Walker. Yesterday
Wilkes.
came out. They didn't
Steve
even
Wilkes
have
is
to
the
name a
head
starter
coach.
till Wednesday. But they came out Monday. And they're like,
Said it
"That's our
very
guy."
quick.
I would still like stream
Production.
Baker in fantasy, honestly. Like I wouldn't, but if I'm in a really deep league, fuck it. Like you gotta think he's gonna come back in. Granted, PJ had a great game against the Falcons, and that's what they're playing the Falcons on Thursday, and they had a great game. I'll probably end up starting DJ Moore, ignored unrequested. He blew up against the Falcons, so
God,
yeah.
sucks
Put
though.
the
real,
egg on
though.
my face when
Don't
he gets
love it.
fucking 2 catches for
Yeah,
16
Let's
yards.
be real
Don't
though, they're
love it.
tanking, right?
They have
They
to
should be.
Yeah.
Tank
he
for
should be.
Bryce, tank for Stroud.
Yep. Tank for anybody. I mean, they're a full rebuild. They got rid of CMC. They got rid of PJ. Everybody.
Well, the fans don't want them to win any more games, but the players, obviously, they're still gonna try. They don't want to fucking lose games like assholes. Fucking Burns, that guy, he didn't even get traded, right? Feels bad.
If it's true, which I don't buy it, that the Panthers were offered 2 first-round picks for Brian Burns and an additional first-round pick for DJ Moore, I don't believe that. There's no way a rebuilding team walks away from 3 first-round picks next year. But
Yeah,
that's pretty insane.
Yeah,
It's wild.
that's insane. What team even offered that?
I guess
that
the
we don't
Rams did. They're like,
What
we'll give you our
first-
2032 and 33 first-round pick. Please.
know. My unborn child will be going through kindergarten by then. It's gonna be great.
I'm not going to be here, so I don't care. Just bring them all.
No, fuck it, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be here.
Oh shit. All
Yeah,
right.
the Rams are fucked, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
whole
Rams
discussion.
are extremely fucked. I mean, they
Let's
got.
talk about a different
yeah.
fucked franchise over here. Let's talk
Please do.
about the Packers
Let's go.
offense, dude.
All
Man. First off, Packers fans got exactly what they wanted this week. You know why? Because now they can blame it on fucking injuries. And we're not going to hear the end of it. And they're going to say, oh, we're all hurt. We're all hurt. And it's like, I want to point out, I put this in the group chat. Christian Watson came back faster than most after that first concussion. Like 100%. He came back. I was like, oh, this season, everyone's been at least skipping one game when they get a concussion, a very obvious concussion. He was back in the next game. I gave him a text. I was like, oh, I'm surprised. You know what fucking happened? He got another concussion.
Oh
and
no.
now, you know what's probably gonna happen? He's probably gonna be out for like multiple weeks now because he probably shouldn't have played right away. And here we are again. And Romeo Dobbs, bless him to heart, ignored and requested having a league. He's gonna be out 4 to 6. If not season. Wait, I could be wrong there.
4 to
Could be
6. 4 to 6.
Okay, it's 4 to 6. Sorry. And then Aaron Jones, who I feel like is probably gonna end up playing anyway, but he is banged up. And so Packers fans got what they want. They can blame it on something now. But in reality, this is a fucking fraud franchise that got away with having Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers for so long, and that was their shit. This defense does not look like a top-tier defense, even though they invested so much in it. So what the fuck's going on with the Packers, dude? I feel like this is Aaron Rodgers going to retire mid-season? Like that's now the discussion. Is it going to be mid-season or at the end of the year? Because either way, he's gone. That's now the fucking pretty heavy Packers talk out there.
Do you think he's done? You think he's gonna retire, or do you think he'll try and maybe go sling it for another year or two somewhere else?
And this brings me to my final. I've thought about this, but I never brought up in the group chat. My final point. You know, there's going to be 2 players that are going to really want to be on the Niners next year, and their names are Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. Those 2 guys are going to want to be a Niner so fucking bad next year. And I think it's really ironic because both those players you guys would have loved to have had on your team 2 years ago, last off season even.
Yep.
And now they both are just fucking living in football hell, and they just want to be on the Niners. Put me on the Niners. Come
we
on.
don't want him. We don't want him.
Yeah,
Too old.
Exactly.
Too crotchety.
Take Rodgers.
Over
on, he won MVP
Trey?
the last 2 years.
Big Trey guy, and all of a
Won
sudden
I'm a
you
big
want-
Trey
2
guy.
years.
But if you can get Aaron Rodgers on your team, come on. I don't know.
Come on. That's how I
yeah,
feel. Come
but
on.
that's
John, I'm not
you're
nice.
basically
John, your
throwing the
thoughts?
future. You're basically throwing Trey's future away if you do that.
I do
You
wanna see
realize
If you
that,
win a
right?
ring.
I just want to win a ring, man.
That's true. It is a win now team with everybody
Yeah.
we got, and now
Trey's the guy.
OBJ
Trey's the
is
guy.
starting to swirl too. A lot of rumors about OBJ, obviously.
Going to the Ravens,
getting
dude.
hotter and hotter. Ravens,
discount how
Cowboys,
great James
Niners is
Garoppolo
what.
is playing.
I want to
Jimmy
hear if
Garoppolo's
John
been
wants
better than Aaron
Tom
Rodgers
Brady,
this year.
or I want to hear if John wants Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, or Trey Lance.
Or
just next year.
Yeah. Or
Put
Jimmy
Garoppolo.
Garoppolo.
Next year.
Him in there, yeah.
Just next year. 1 year.
Only for next year, for 1 year. I mean,
2 years.
2 years. I'm probably going to take Rodgers just because that 2 years fits on the time, like you said, that fits with Debo's contracts, that fits with the win now. And Trey is big upside. And I mean, obviously, I trust management to go and get their guy, and he's a guy. He's a playmaker. We've seen him. But he's a rookie. He's young. And so I think, like what Matt was saying, if you could go get one of these dudes, he's elite. He's top of his class. He's a future Hall of Famer. He's the guy. And shit, man, you can definitely find some excuses for why the Packers are bad right now. And I don't think it starts with Aaron Rodgers, to be real.
But Tom Brady, though, guys, I can't believe
man.
we didn't even talk about it, how Tom Brady finally had a comeback game-winning drive. I'm just saying, when you see Tom Brady on the sideline, you look Tom Brady on the sideline with his team, it's very different vibes than Aaron Rodgers on the sideline with his team. You know,
true.
It's like, and Tom Brady's always been that way. He's gonna be that way. He's gonna be that way for the rest of his fucking life. But I don't know, dude. I don't know how you turn down Tom Brady, who Shanahan can build just this perfect fucking offense for him that he will just not fail in. So
you're right. Aaron Rodgers,
Brady's the answer. Brady's the answer, dude.
I guess if you're gonna go old hat,
right?
I love the playmaking ability of Rodgers, but if you're gonna go with an old head, go with a guy that can fucking win games. Aaron Rodgers shuts down when he gets pressure.
And the mentorship, right? Brady would probably actually help Trey a little bit. Aaron Rodgers would be like, "Fuck off, kid. Like, I'm doing my thing."
I mean, that's not true at all.
That's debatable, yeah.
All right.
He doesn't mentor very much, is the understanding.
He mentors Jordan Love.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I say Tom, but
no, I'll take Aaron Rodgers' weird ayahuasca trips over Brady tantrums any day. That dude
now that he's undefeated since the divorce. That's all I'm gonna say. He's 1-0, baby. He's 1-0. He's got nothing else to think about anymore.
Just playing with the boys, dude.
Yeah, he's just playing ball with the boys now.
How fun! It would be fun to do like the little Brady shorts with Kittle, and yeah, they got some characters on the Niners. It'd be a good fit. I want to see Trey, baby.
I want Trey.
It's
Trey.
all probably not going to happen.
Even if Tom Brady played for 2 years, Trey Lance would be 24 years old by the time it was his turn. So
yeah, but like, but then he's having his like quote unquote rookie season at 24.
Having not played in like 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to be on a different team, dude.
And then you're going to have to sign him to a new contract, which at that point, actually, maybe it would be 200 IQ.
Devalued him
it
so
would be
much.
A cheaper contract. Yeah, and he's on a
5-year, $12 million deal.
Sandbagging son of a bitch. I think we figured it out.
Boom. John Lynch, give us a call. We got this shit figured out. Make it happen.
Let's get Parag on the line.
Shit. Oh shit. All right. Well, that about ends studs and duds. I wanted to ask you guys one question real quick before we wrap up this episode. Obviously we watched the Cardinals lose another game to the Seahawks. Hard Knocks starts tomorrow. You guys gonna be watching or no?
I'll watch it at some
Watch
point.
This drama fest unfold.
I didn't watch the Colts all the way.
I watched the Colts. I kind of enjoyed the in-season. It was fun, especially because they were like in contention, out of contention. Like every week it was a game. Danny DVD, it's the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals in-season Hard Knocks. So they put out a promo video today of like Buda Baker like screaming at the guys like, "We gotta be fucking better. We gotta be fucking better." And he's like, "All right, take a knee. Our Father who art in heaven," and like immediately starts praying after just like cussing everyone out. It was like Hard Knocks in season. Yeah, Danny DeVito says, "Fuck the Cardinals, miss me with that shit." I mean, hey, as a Niners fan, you don't want to root the Cardinals, but it's kind of fun to watch maybe the demise of Cliff Kingsbury.
I know, the whole demise of the whole fucking franchise. You never know, dude. This could get real bad if they keep losing games. So
you're in a clean house. Steve Keim gone.
Oh yeah,
Cliff Kingsbury
100%.
gone.
And then God, you never know. I feel like it's Josh McDaniels and Cliff Kingsbury are now next up.
Josh first. I will say I was extremely prophetic on the Frank Reich take on Twitter. I did.
Sure.
We had
Nailed it.
one of I think it was EC Fish reached out to us and said, I think Cliff Kingsbury is going to get fired this week, and I said I think Frank Wright goes first, then Cliff, then Josh. That's my. I think maybe
Who the
Josh
Cardinals
goes
playing? Which
first.
maybe we'll pick this up in the second half. But
Yeah,
if Cardinals lose
Let me
again,
pull it up.
maybe.
Let me pull it up real quick before we wrap this one up. All right, so they have. I mean, obviously
Rams.
they have some NFC West.
They're +3.
They have
in
Rams. They have Rams, Niners, Chargers, Patriots, Broncos, Bucks, Falcons, Niners.
LA. That's a
Not
lot of
terrible.
L's.
I don't think they'll come out of that
The
500.
Chargers aren't good.
True.
Bucks aren't that good.
I could see him losing to the Patriots. I could see him losing to the Bucks. I could see him losing to the Broncos.
I can see him losing
too.
all those games because they're not good. But
Yeah, exactly.
it's not a very
That's the
tough
thing.
schedule.
Yeah.
No,
it's true.
no. I mean, Niners twice is tough for them. Rams, they could squeeze one out on the Rams. Chargers, Patriots, Broncos. Yeah, that's fair.
Cards weirdness against the Niners though.
I have a feeling
Always.
the Bucks are about to hit like a stride here.
I feel the same way.
Yeah, I feel
now
like
that
the
Tom
Bucks are
Brady
gonna-
finally got
yeah.
one.
Yep, they're
If
gonna
the
start
receivers
to
start
take
catching
off.
the ball, they're gonna take off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they've
that's all
been
it takes.
dropping a lot of them.
And Evans has been hurt. Godwin's been basically out all season. Julio doesn't even play. It's
Oh,
been
he
tough
plays.
going.
He plays very
yeah,
poorly.
That's
Very,
true.
very poorly.
So they have the
Pretty
Seahawks.
sad.
That'll be a good test. That's obviously the Germany game. That'll be an interesting game.
That's a great Germany game, dude. I'm excited, dude.
I'm excited for that too. I'm not going to watch it. I'll wake up at 9:55.
Who's
like I do
ordering
every
Wiener
other Sunday.
Schnitzel at 6:30 and drinking a fucking getting
I
it
think
going,
Fournette's
dude?
about to go off too.
Oh shit!
Because they finally
Oh,
won
really?
a game. Tom Brady comes to the podium. He's like, that was fucking awesome. And then Fournette's like, I'm extremely pissed about my usage. And that's going to be like, Patriots, we just won. Shut the fuck up and get in line. And I think Fournette's going to get in line the rest of the year.
Ooh,
That's my-
okay.
They finally
Okay.
fucking won. You're talking.
That's
shit
my
about your
Patriots. You better
usage.
clean it up or you're not going to play.
I didn't even know that happened. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rashid White. That guy is very available.
He's
You can
sick.
get lots. You can get lots of looks.
So yeah, Bucks have Seahawks, Browns, Saints, Niners, Bengals, Cardinals, Panthers, Falcons. Easy schedule, except for the Niners, of course. And Seahawks will be a bit of a test. Saints could be a bit of a test. Bengals, actually. Other than that, though, so 3 tests out of 8 games, I would take that to end the season. All right,
Never know.
boys.
Just sneak in.
Never know. Never know. All right, boys. Well, I think that does it for this episode. However, if you're here with us live, we're going to do the pick'ems directly after this. But as always, we appreciate you guys sticking with us. We love you guys. And podcast listeners, we'll see you in a day or two for the pick'ems episode. Be right back for all you guys here live. We love you. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Colby, real quick before I go, take a second here.
Yeah.
There's a chance that a spot's gonna open up in that dynasty league, and you're first on the list.
Anthony already texted me.
Oh, see, I texted him today
Yeah.
about it, and I was confirming that you're next on the list. So
He
looking like this guy
texted.
didn't set his lineup, then you're up.
Let me see.
You got Kenneth Walker too on that team. You just got 0 quarterbacks. That's the fucked up part about that team. You got good position players. Your quarterbacks suck in a 2-quarterback league. So
Wait,
that's
what?
going to be your biggest challenge.
It's a what? 2-quarterback league and I have no quarterbacks?
So your quarterbacks are really bad, but you've got Kenneth Walker and you've got like solid fucking players. I
Okay.
think you own a lot of your first round picks too. I'm not
Okay.
100% sure on that, but you got Kenneth Walker. So,
Deal.
all right, I'll be right back.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna grab a drink and use the restroom. Chris, what were you talking about? Oh, in the group chat. We gotta figure out our Niners shit for this week, dude. I guess I have to figure out where I'm staying and shit, but I'm jealous that you guys are playing Overwatch and I'm not. How's the election going? How is the what's going on in the election world right now? Let me go take a look. Did Herschel Walker win or no? Hopefully not.
Did
I'm
Beto win?
a sports fan, but I don't like when sports people decide to just be politicians all of a sudden. So, let me see. Herschel Walker is trending on Twitter. That's not good.
Or it could be good because they're talking about how he lost.
Oh, that's true. A lot of people on Twitter are talking shit. Herschel Walker is going to lose by 1 vote because he wrote in me. Let me see. Let me just take a quick look. Obviously we have lots of blue states going blue, lots of red states going red. Oh shit, it looks like Greg Abbott will continue to be the governor of Texas, defeating Beto O'Rourke. That's a bummer. It would have been cool to see a blue governor in Texas for once.
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? All right, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back, boys. And we will run through the pickles.
I'm using this time to realize that my team is going through the bipocalypse, so I gotta figure some shit out.
Yeah, last 2 weeks have been especially brutal.
Fuck. Yeah, this week's gonna be tough. This week is gonna be tough. That's all right.
I was fine.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's gonna be fine. It's fine.
Let's go, baby.
Oh god.
2 feet of snow up in the mountains right now.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Let's go.
Hometown has been getting a bunch of snow too over the past few days. I've been seeing people's stories.
I heard that. Yeah.
Bunch of snow early. That's good shit.
Yeah, we were well ahead of schedule right now.
Well, we need the snowpack up there.
That's right. That's right.
That's a joke I keep making to dealers. It's just that I'm the typical old man now and just talk about the rain, about how much we need it.
Yeah, I mean, I check snow forecasts every single day. I'm right there with you.
Well, we need the snowpack.
Like, we're at 500% of seasonal average right now. It's looking pretty good.
Once you start getting the percentages down, man, that's how you know you're serious.
Just want to get on the slopes, dude.
I'm in this skiing game for real, for real. Oh, fuck. I gotta get my picks up. Get your picks up.
I haven't made mine yet, so they're going to be live and on the fly.
Yeah, let's see. I might be able to do that too. I might do a little bit of that.
Hope I don't make any bad picks this week.
I hope my picks are good.
Ooh.
Yeah, fucking. Ugh.
One of these weeks, I'm just going to piggyback onto like you or who gets first a lot. Tom gets first a lot. Just go exact same.
Tom and I are. He's in. What is he in? He's in first, I believe. And then I am in second. Oh, I'm tied for third right now with Swag.
Wait, why you guys are spoiling all the pick'ems?
Oh, I totally forgot.
You're all good. Don't worry about it. It gives the people in the chat a quick preview. Did you guys already talk about Nick talking about Smartless? Nick said the podcast Smartless totally stole your guys' bye. I feel like a lot of people do that. I feel like the first time my girlfriend Camille ever heard me do it, she said that we stole it from RuPaul. I guess RuPaul's been doing that for like decades.
That could be fair.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Classic straight white men just stealing from non-binary people of color, you know?
What we do.
That is what we do.
Ironically,
we can't create our own culture, Colby.
Yeah, we can't.
We're culture vultures, man.
We're not allowed. So yeah, go out and vote. No, I'm kidding. Do go vote, but not under the pretenses of trying to protect straight white men. That's maybe not the best thing to do.
What
yeah, you're coming back into it hot, Tom.
Yeah, this podcast took a turn.
We're political now. Get used to it. All right, I think we are ready. Let me change a couple things. We're ready to rock.
Yeah, we are. Let's go.
Sorry, Manny.
Well, we are.
I know we're gonna have to really talk about that.
We have to have a talk.
Yeah, we're gonna have to break this down.
We have to exorcise some demons. here on the A Gap podcast.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, only 3 second slate games this week. How fun.
That's one more than last week.
Dude, yeah, last week was so fucking boring. I literally started just playing video games in the second slate. I was like, fuck this. I was like, I have 2 extra monitors. I was like, I'll just put each game up above my computer monitor and just start playing some video games.
First slate was electric.
Oh my God. It was insane first slate. I mean, I was going to mention it and I kind of forgot, but there were like, I think like there were almost half the games were like a 1 possession game at the end of it all.
Yeah.
So it was just like super fucking close games too.
Remember at one point there was 3 games that were tied at like 17-17 during the witching hour.
So sick. We kind of missed a lot of games. We didn't even talk Chiefs Titans.
Yeah,
We had a lot of
I guess that's what
storylines
happens
to
when
go
Stunts
over.
does.
Yeah, a lot of storylines we did hit though.
Yeah,
We're cruising today, guys.
Yeah, we're kind of
Also,
yeah.
Yeah, we're cruising. Real quick, I wanted to say I was gonna at the beginning of the podcast bring this up, but I didn't now. I got my Field of Dreams shirt on today. I'm just imagining here we got Trey Turner, we got Aaron Judge, we've got Anthony Rizzo, and fucking we got Jacob DeGrom coming through the cornfield, dude. Going
all Niners or all Giants.
All Giants, baby. Yeah, that's what's happening. That's
just drop a quick Billy in free agency. Just bam.
Fuck it, dude.
Couple Billy.
They got the money. Why not?
Dude?
It's time. It's time.
I just want to cite California's 4th largest economy in the entire world. That's what I'm going to cite when I say, why don't we sign Aaron Judge?
Yeah. There you go. Alrighty, boys, you ready? Let's do this thing.
Yeah,
Ready?
All right, let me throw it.
I like the Rizzo idea. It's good. I like that.
Go ahead and mute up. I'll throw it to the intro screen. We'll run the intro. It'll be 30 seconds, and we're right into it. It's gonna be Thursday, November 10th. All right, deal. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the A-Gap Podcast. And now, your host, Colby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the A-Gap Podcast. Today is Thursday, November 10th, and the reason why I'm laughing is everyone is doing a perfect freeze frame right in front of me. This is gorgeous. So who's going to talk first?
Woo,
Oh, come on.
all right, nice job.
All right, everybody
Great
all
job,
at once.
everybody.
Welcome
Good
back,
facial workout, boys.
That was nice. That was very well done. Honestly, let's make that a thing. You guys try and prank me every time we come into the show. You could just be holding like a dildo or like trying to like throat an entire hot dog. Like, I don't know, just something crazy, just some crazy stuff.
Can't skip lunch.
Weird, wild stuff. Yeah. Well, all right. Welcome back to the Pick'ems episode. This episode, we're going to be diving into the Week 10 Pick'ems. But of course, we got to review what happened last week in the Pick'ems. So let me pull up the leaderboard for
You
week
put on sad.
9.
You put on sad music when we talk about each week's rankings. That it's always mad. You start putting
Yeah,
on
okay.
fucking-
Well, geez, Tom, way to bury the lead there, or almost not bury the lead, but
that's
expose the
fair.
lead.
Ruining
Matt-
the big surprise.
Matt
I know.
might be in last. Yeah, the real big surprise that never happens. Shocker.
Crazy.
All right, let me run through these lightning round. Chef Swag, number 1 spot, well done, 11-2. Tied with BMAC and John, all went 11-2. John, well done. BMAC, well done.
John.
Chef Swag, well done.
Another good
all-
week.
Another great week, dude. The Island Jets pick was legendary,
Phenomenal.
absolutely legendary. So
I
kudos
was
to you
high
on
when
that.
I said that.
It
But
worked
John, you're
out.
always high when you make this. What are you talking about?
You were connected through the interweavings of the vibes of the world, dude.
Oh my god.
I
Hoping
fucking
for another
love
week
it.
of it. Hoping for
Fuck
another
yeah.
week of it.
Go.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's ride. Let's ride. All right. We have a three-way tie for fourth place between Connor McCann.
He's my brother.
He's my brother.
My brother.
Tom Meeker. Well done, Tom.
Hey.
And Freeds, all at 10 and 3. So well done, everybody. We had a two-way tie for seventh between A. Russ and yours truly, Colby, both at 9 and 4. So once again, by I always forget the name of this thing. When you eliminate people, when you're taking the SATs,
Process of elimination. We can determine that, unfortunately, Matt, you have gotten last once again.
Matt, we were talking about it earlier, man. You need to like make a sacrifice to the football gods or something. I don't know what's going on, but there's something on you, man. You got a hex or something.
I'll do whatever it takes. I feel hexed out there. You know, I maybe this is just like watching football games that you bet on, but it feels like there's a lot of like dropped tutties, dropped picks.
Yeah.
I feel like the football guys just don't like me. I don't know what I did.
I don't know, dude.
Well,
I'm sorry. Hopefully it
gotta
turns
figure
it
it out.
around. Hopefully you turn it around. I mean, it wasn't like you didn't do bad. You went 8 and 5, which is a good week, I would say.
It's always by one game.
It
That's
is
just how
always
these
by.
things
It
go.
literally
Yeah.
came down to Monday night. It was you and me. So you and me were tied going into Monday night. I had picked the Ravens. You had picked the Saints, and
the Saints.
and it did not
picked
work
the
out. The
Saints.
Saints did not come marching. Lamar sliced and diced them.
I
think
thought it
would
was gonna
say.
be a hit. Turns out
Yeah.
it fucking sucks.
Yeah, you're trying to follow in John's footsteps, taking the Jets on an island. You weren't on an island, I don't think.
I had
but-
the Lions Island.
Yeah,
See
there you
that
go.
one
Well
we have
done.
to
There
commend
you
you.
go.
You know.
Well done. Well
That's
done.
The best thing I did last week.
I was gonna say, if only you didn't make those other shitty picks, then it would've been
Right,
sick.
exactly.
If only you didn't suck on everything else, you would have been totally fine. All right. Well, yeah, rounding out the list, we had Matt, Drew, and Hurley all at 8 and 5. And in 12th place, we had unsolicited Nick picks. So, hey, well done, everybody. Way to get your picks in. We still had 12 people get their picks in, so I feel good about that.
Good job,
Continue to
crew.
put them in because guess what? We're gonna read right now the season standings, and this could be you at the top because
Also,
the guy.
I know there was a couple people. Sorry to cut you off that
No,
had
please.
lines, but shout out Hurley. I know he was on the Lions Island too. So, hats off. Hats off.
Hell yeah!
Hats
Way
off.
to, way to be courageous, like a lion.
Like
Wizard
a
of Oz.
lion.
Get it. References, sick reference, bro.
I'm gonna put out the disclaimer. Maybe some of my islands are a little crazy, so maybe don't follow me if you're not willing to get wild. So just keep that in mind.
Are you talking this week or just in general?
Oh, I'm getting buck. I'm
getting
looking it
buck.
over, and I've got some hot ones.
Hell yeah! Hey, some hot
Oh,
ones.
boy.
I like that little pun there. All righty. Well then, I want to just get right into it, but let's really quick lightning round overall. So keep getting your picks in because I want you guys to be at the top because the guy that's in first right now is a fucking asshole. It's Tom. It's fucking Tom in first
Hello.
place. Mr.
Hello.
Never put hot sauce on his tongue. I guess you did it when we were all together in person, but
I want to thank God.
I'll give you a victory lap. Go for it. Go for it.
Oh, that's all I need. You know, I will. I've said before, if we get to the end of the season, and I still have not eaten the hot sauce, I will eat the same amount of hot sauce going to the playoffs. That's
All
my
right.
goal.
Fair. It's getting ridiculous, honestly. You gotta lose.
I know.
You gotta lose.
That's how much I hate the hot sauce. I'm literally number one in the pool.
Yeah, man, that's
crazy.
Yeah, I like
It is. It's getting
You're a shark.
ridiculous.
You're a
this
shark.
is ridiculous.
It's really ridiculous. Okay.
You
The
know.
wise man once said.
Yes. DeMarcus Cousins, who should still be on the Kings. All right, Tom's in first. Freeds second. Chef Swag is tied with John for third. Me and Hurley are tied for fifth. Connor McCann is in seventh. Matt Furness is in eighth. Young Lunk in ninth. B-Mac in 10th. A-Russ 11th. Spivey Special in 12th. Unsolicited Nick Picks in 13th. And I believe everybody else has not played in a week or two. So boo, bad fans. Get your picks in. Come on.
Fix this.
We're in the final stretch, which is like the second half of the season.
Yeah,
but
come on, guys.
let's go. Come
Pick it
on,
up.
boys. Come on. Let's get it going.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
What's your problem?
All right. Well, that's how it rounds out. Get your picks in. And if you want to join the picks, it's a little late, but you can still join us. Check out our Twitter or our Discord. You'll find all the links in
Get in here.
there. Come on, get in here. Come on. All righty. So, Matthew, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, brother.
I like your devil shirt. It really fits the vibe tonight.
It does. Yeah, it does. You're
Devil on my shirt, devil on the spoon, devil in my heart.
How many have you done in a row? I feel like you have a better memory than I do.
Okay, so 1 week I did it in solidarity. The every other week, so there's been 1 week where I haven't eaten hot sauce this year.
Well, John did it for you one time, and Colby lost the trivia night one time.
Yep.
Every other
and you
time
did it with
has been
me.
You.
Okay, so there's been 2 weeks I haven't. Yes.
You weren't on, and when Colby did it.
No, when I lost trivia, he did it with me in solidarity.
Yeah.
And then I did it with him last week when he lost
Didn't
trivia.
You the second time, the ice cream time, wasn't that just you by yourself?
That was just me by myself, but that was
one.
not trivia. That was not trivia.
Okay.
So we've done, what, 9 weeks?
We've done 9 weeks. This will be week 10.
Those 7 weeks Matt has done this.
Wow. How do you have an ulcer? Like, this is crazy.
I probably do.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm assuming there's one.
I just thought I swallowed glass. I don't know what to tell you.
Something's not right in there.
Yeah. All right. Fair. All righty. Well, whenever you are ready, if you want to make a speech, feel free. But I'm sorry. I honestly, genuinely feel bad for you now.
I just want to point out too, and we can all say no to this. We don't have to do it.
We can flip a coin.
But like, you guys
saying.
don't.
No. You could stop doing it, and it's just on us to decide if that is the case or not.
No, I'm not a quitter.
No, you definitely
All
have
right.
to.
This is what we signed up for.
I'm gonna put it out there, and you can mull it over after you're in the bathroom for the next 48 hours.
The one time Tom loses, he's gonna be like, I mean, we don't have to do it.
We don't have to do it, right?
At this point, I have to do it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I am a
It's
glutton
all
for
good.
punishment. Let's ride, baby.
All right, let's ride, baby. Let's see it. Oh, that spoon is covered. It is all over the tongue, and here we go. Thursday night football. We have the Falcons taking on the Panthers in North Carolina. The Panthers are going to get 3 points at home. Their money line is going to be plus 135. The over-under is 44 with PJ Washington starting. I'm going to throw it over to John. Who you got?
It's a tale of two bad defenses, and I think that the Panthers are crazy if they don't start Baker in this next game, so I think that they'll come to their senses. I'm going to take Carolina at home.
Ooh, I love that. All right. Tom, who you got?
Sam Darnold's going to be seeing ghosts and not the hit BBC and Fox show. He's going to be out there throwing interceptions. I'm not going to watch this game. The Falcons are going to win.
All right, Maddie.
Yeah, give me the Falcons. Hats off to you, John. I respect it, but
Yeah.
oh, this sucks, man.
No, I felt it looked like kind of a jelly on your tongue. It looked pretty thick this week. So
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Give me the Dirty Birds.
All right, Dirty Birds. I'm gonna also ride with the Dirty Birds. I think, John, you made a good point though. Like, I think they're gonna start Baker next week, and so I think this week they're gonna take the L. Next week they're gonna readjust and hopefully come back with a vengeance the following week. It could be a little bit of a revenge game too. I mean, granted, they had DJ Moore, maybe keeps his helmet on this time, so we'll see how it pans out. It could be a good game, Tom. Maybe tune in like the last 2 minutes, check the score, and see what it looks like.
That's true. We'll track it.
Yeah, plus minus 3. It could go either way. Flip a coin. All right. Next game we have the Germany game in our favorite war-torn country. The Seattle Seahawks are going to be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's now just an inside joke for us. The Seahawks are going to get 2.5 points in Germany. Their money line is going to be plus 120. Over under is also 44 points. Matt, who do you got in Germany?
Give me the Bucks, man. They're gonna figure it out. They're coming together. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I don't know. That's
Tom, who you got?
Well, I was definitely leaning towards the Bucks, and now that Matt took the Bucks, I feel like I don't want to. But what? Fuck it. I'm gonna ride with Matt. I feel like Tom Brady's going to Germany, dude. He's got lots of fans out there, and that's the best you'll get for my Germany accent. So give me the Bucks.
Deal, John.
Yeah, I'm was in the boat like Tom. I think Tom Brady is going to be coming out here and kind of having a little bit of a revenge game. I really want to take Seattle. I think Geno and that offense is fun. I think they're doing really good things over in Seattle, but I have to go Tampa Bay. Their defense is much better, and I think they figure it out.
All right, deal. You know what? I'm gonna be an island boy.
Hey, let's
Fuck it,
go.
I'm going
Yeah.
last. You guys all
It's a
took the
close
Bucks.
one,
I
dude.
gotta do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Seattle. Why not? They have the better record. I feel like they're gonna travel better for some reason in Germany. They're younger. I don't know. I'm probably only saying that because of Tom Brady and Julio Jones, but I'm saying it. So I'm gonna go Seattle. I like them in Seattle, or not in Seattle, in Germany. Why not? Fuck it. Here we go. I do love the under in this game, though. I think like both defenses. I mean, Seattle's defense isn't great, but Tampa Bay has shown that they know how to score super well. So I kind of like the under 44 in this one, especially also like jet lag game. You never know what's going to happen. All right, we are now moving on to the Sunday slate. For the morning games to kick us off, we have the Browns versus the Dolphins. The Browns are going to get 4 points heading into Miami. Money line is plus 165. Over under is 49. I'll go ahead and start this one off. Dolphins look good with Tua all the way back. Tua's healthy. They're at home. I will say, though, the Dolphins burned me last week. I took them minus 3.5 or minus 4. Once again, minus 4. And they won by 3. So I almost want to say that this minus 4 is another lock, but I'm not going to commit to it. I'm just going to take Dolphins straight up. Matt, who you got?
Give me the Browns.
Oh,
Playing tough defense right now. They're starting to move the ball well, coming off a bye. I really like the Miami Dolphins, but I mean, the Bears are right there. They hung.
100%.
Give me the Cleveland Browns. Fuck it.
All right. I
fucking
love it.
Wow.
John, who you got?
I can't go with the Browns. I just can't do it. I have to go Miami at home. This offense is crazy potent, and the defense is not good, but you don't go and sign Chubb to a huge contract for nothing. So I think impact will be seen soon.
Chubb versus Chubb.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Give me the
Chubb
Dolphins.
on Chubb action.
the
Little Chubb on
old
Chubb
double
action.
Chubb.
Tom, who you got?
I'm gonna take the fucking Finns, dude. I just feel like they're a better team. We're on game 9, so we got 2 more weeks. Jacoby Brissett, right?
Yep.
This next week.
Yep.
I'm feeling like his final his last dance is next week. He's gonna come out and win, but not this week. Finns are too good. Dolphins are playing great offense, and that'll overcome the defense, and they're at home. So yeah.
There you go. All right, Matt, Island boy.
Island boy.
All right, we are moving on. Next game. Oh man, that was a grunt if I've ever heard one. All right, next game we have the Broncos taking on the Titans in Tennessee. Broncos are going to get 3 points on the road, plus 130 on the money line. Over under is only 39 points. Tom, I'm going to throw it to you. Who do you got?
I just love myself some Derrick Henry. And I think this Broncos team is going to come out and do so poorly after this bye week. We might be talking about Nathaniel Hackett, right? He's their head coach.
Yep, that is correct.
That might be the next guy on the list here. Russ, I think, went across the pond and had a good game, and they're feeling good. But I think this team is honestly going to be pretty bad. So, especially after trading away Chubb. So, give me Titans.
John, who you got?
Oh man, I'm doing that test thing where it's like I've picked 3 home teams in a row now, and now I just don't know if I can take another home team, especially since Denver has literally one of the best run defenses in the league, and you can't really trust the quarterback to get it done for Tennessee. So I fucking hate this, and I want you all to know this. I fucking hate this. but I'm taking Denver.
Let's go, baby. You know what?
Oh.
I'm going to piggyback. I'm also taking Denver.
I
I was
love that.
thinking I was going to be on an
Shit.
island, but I'm rolling with you, dude. They're
shit.
coming off the bye. In my fantasy app, they say that they're the number one
I-
defense against quarterbacks. Ryan Tannehill's coming back from an injury. And if it is Malik Willis, they're fucked. So I'm taking Denver. They are
almost beat
away.
the Chiefs.
I know. I
Just saying.
know.
Just gonna throw that out there. but
I
alright.
know. Once again, even though over under is 39, maybe consider the under again. If they can
The
hold the
Chiefs are
Chiefs
not-
to 17 points, then go for
Chiefs
it.
are
John.
not an elite defense, bud. The Broncos are actual, like, by the numbers, they are probably a top 5 defense right now, and have been. I get they traded away their line, the star linebacker, but they have the pieces. They have a lot of youth in their core, so I think defense is gonna win it. Give me the Broncos. I fucking hate it. Thanks.
I hate it too, but I'm with you. Matt, who you got?
Dude, I thought I was gonna be on the island, but I'm gonna say
No way!
Broncos country.
Oh shit! I'm on the
That's
island.
right.
Wow!
I think it's gonna be a defensive game, like you guys said. I mean, who the fuck is catching passes in Tennessee?
That's what I'm saying.
no one.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody.
Nice. I'm an island
Wow.
boy.
Tom,
All right.
you're an island boy. Wow.
Island boy.
Yeah, this could be
For
the
a 5
week.
and
You
3
may-
Tennessee
you
Titans
may got
home
away
team.
with one there.
Yeah.
You may got away with one there, but we'll see. We'll find out. Only time will tell. All right, moving on. We have the Lions taking on the Bears in Chicago at Soldier Field. The Lions are going to get 3 points on the road. The money line is plus 130. The over-under is going to be 48.5. Maddie, why don't you start us off? Who you got?
I'm gonna keep rolling with the Detroit Lions. They beat the Packers last week. They played the Dolphins tough the week before. Dan Campbell's got these guys playing hard. Their offense is okay. They're still not clicking, but their defense is playing pretty well, even for being kind of a shit defense all year. There's just something gritty about this team. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, but give me the Detroit Lions. Keep it rolling.
So you're taking under then 48.5.
I'm taking the under for sure.
All right,
I
deal.
feel safe.
Tom.
Dude, you know I'm a Justin Fields guy, baby. I gotta
Yeah,
take the
I
Bears. They're
knew it.
finally
I
gonna win
knew
one of
it.
these fucking games, dude. It's division. It's in Chicago, dude. People are gonna show up and actually get excited about it. So give me Fields. He's not gonna rush for 178, but maybe 90, 95. You know, they find a way to
Damn.
win.
All right, John.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with the Bears. I just think that well, it is the tale of, 2 bad defenses. I think that another week for Claypool to get in the offense and Justin to get a little more comfortable too. This just bodes well for them to come back home and show it off. So I hope to see the running back tandem have a big game as well. I think statistically the Lions are the worst running defense. So look for big game on the ground from the Bears.
David Montgomery and Herbert game.
Oh, let's hope so. I still have
I would
stonks in
love-
Montgomery.
I would love
Oh,
a Montgomery
man.
game. I have Ramondre Stevenson on a bye, so I would very much love for Montgomery
Please
to
and
have a
thank
big
you.
game. God damn, I want to take the Lions. You guys have almost convinced me to take the Bears. I'm flipping a fucking coin. Here we go.
There you go.
All right, we're gonna
The
go.
coin.
What
I
did
also-
Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon do against the Lions run D?
Nothing, Matt.
Not a lot.
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right. I'm going Lions.
But-
Also, shout out Canna Dips. Nicotine-free dips. They're fucking sick. They're CBD. This one has a little caffeine in it. Sponsor us, please. Thank you. All right. I'm going to go Lions,
Please.
heads, Bears, tails. Here we go. Boom. Lions, baby.
Lions,
Let's ride,
let's go.
Maddie. Let's fucking ride. That's the
Hey,
pick
gap
I
split.
wanted. That is the pick that I wanted. The coin knew. Let's fucking go. I'm taking the Lions on the road.
Trivia is gonna be sick next week.
I
Listen to your
can't
heart,
wait.
not your
I
head.
can't wait, dude. I can't fucking wait. All right, next game. We got the Texans taking on the Giants. Texans are going to get 6.5 points on the road. Money line plus 235. They're heading into the Meadowlands. Over under 40.5. John,
Who's
who you
taking
got?
Houston? Who's taking Houston?
Hand up if you're taking Houston. Bueller.
That's an A-gap sweep.
All
baby.
right,
Let's
that's
move
an
on.
A-gap sweep right there. First one of the night. Well done, boys.
I know this is.
Get the
I actually have to pay
brooms
attention this
ready.
week.
Yeah, this is a complete
to all
opposite
the
of last
games
week, man.
Instead of yeah.
Last week was sweep after sweep after sweep. All right, let's move on. Let's move right on then. Next, We have the Jags heading into Arrowhead. I feel like the Chiefs have had 9 home games. What the fuck is going on? Jags versus Chiefs. Jags are getting 9.5 on the road. Money line plus 345. Over under 50.5. Once again, raise your hand if you're taking the Jags. That's an egg gap sweep right there. Easy. We are powering through these. All right. Next, we have the Vikings taking on the Bills. This could actually be an interesting matchup, especially with what we saw from the Bills last week. So the Vikings are going to get 5.5 on the road. It is in Buffalo. I don't have the money line number. I'll take a look at it later, but check your sports book if you want to see what they got on the money line. Over under is 45.5. John, why don't you start us off?
Do it.
I don't think. Yeah, exactly.
Do it.
And for that reason, I will be taking the Minnesota Vikings on this game.
Woo!
I just look, we're seeing some regression out of Josh Allen, so or a trend, right? The 2018 trend. And I just think that Minnesota is a team equipped to go out and exploit some things from Buffalo. I mean, if the Jets defense could go do it, just follow the recipe, rinse and repeat, get out there, get after him, make his life difficult, and you can win the football game. So I think Minnesota has the tools to do it. Kirk, all iced out on that plane ride home. He's feeling a little bit different right now. Cringiest thing with Schefter, seeing that, whatever he did on Thursday night or whatever, that was
tough.
That was
Hot.
brutal.
Oh yeah, dude. Nipples
Give me the
out.
Vikings.
Nipples out, chains on.
Give me the Vikings.
All right. Tom, you gonna do it?
Nah, I'm taking the Bills,
You
baby.
Pussy.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. Bills gonna bounce back, dude. I think Vikings are kind of fucking frauds, dude. They almost lost that last game. We'll see. Their defense is playing great. Their offense is playing great. TJ Hawkinson looks super involved. So obviously all those things. But if the Bills are supposed to be this great team that everyone thinks they are, they should win this game and beat this team. So, and I truly do believe that. So give me the Bills. A little pissed off from last week playing at home. Minnesota is a cold weather team, but they don't play in cold weather because they have a fucking dome. So give me the Bills.
All right. Maddie?
It's a day game. It's a day game, though. So.
I was going to say, I'm going to check the weather right now.
Yeah, I
Tom,
know.
you son of a...
This is a tough. First of all, I would say I love Minnesota plus 6.5.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely love that.
We have them
that
plus
seems
5.5.
very
Is it 6 already? Did it already
I see
move that
6.5
much?
on Run Your Pool, but
Oh, on
They
Bovada
could
it's
be-
only
they could
plus
be behind.
5. So yeah,
Okay.
take that
That's-
for Run Your Pool.
I'm concerned about the way that Josh Allen's been trending the last couple weeks. They don't have a super strong run game, and something's up with his elbow. That's concerning as well. He still has the ability to take over a game, but something's telling me to take Minnesota here.
Oh, man.
I think that they're just playing some lights out football, and with the variable of Josh Allen's elbow, I don't know if he's gonna all of a sudden be back to MVP Josh Allen this week. It's in Buffalo, that's scary, but give me the Vikes.
Damn.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
See, I hate that you did that
Damn.
because I wanted to also take the Vikings.
Take them.
Fuck you, Tom. I'm taking the Bills at home. I'm gonna circle the wagon. I have to. I feel like Matt just gave a lot of reasons why I should take the Vikings, but Bills for some reason still feels like the safe pick. I wanted to take Minnesota because I'll be honest, I've always kind of been like a Vikings fan. I just always thought their franchise was really cool. They've always been in it, but never great. So skull, but I'm taking the Bills. I'm rooting for the Vikings. I'll probably bet on the Vikings, Matt, especially if I can find 6.5 somewhere.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take Buffalo in the straight up pick 'em. All right.
Vikings running backs haven't looked that great either. And then Justin Jefferson looked good early in that game. They obviously found a way to win, but it's not like they were clicking, it was a close fucking game. So 7-1, many have many things to say about the 8-0 Eagles, but I just got to say.
Yeah. Stephon
Valid
Diggs
point,
revenge
Patrick.
game.
Oh,
There
yeah,
you go.
dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Shit, I didn't even think about that.
If the Vikings secondary is one thing, it is suspect. So
Here
It's
we
gonna be a
go.
shootout. Over under 45.5.
It's the best two records we've seen in a while. I feel
Yeah.
like we haven't seen this kind of game in a minute.
I mean, Chiefs and Titans was both 5-2. But yeah,
Yeah,
this
so-
is up there. This is up there. All right. last game of the first slate, we have the Saints taking on the Steelers. The Steelers are going to get 2.5 points at home. Money line plus 120. Over under is 40. You know what? I'm just going to start this one off. Pittsburgh has a great defense. Andy Dalton looked a little sus on the offensive side of the ball, but I think he gets it figured out. Pittsburgh is still kind of hurt. So I'm going to be taking the Saints on the road. Tom, who you got?
TJ Watt playing? Do we know?
I don't know yet. Let me check for you.
I probably won't change my mind. I think I'm gonna bring those Saints on home, baby. I feel like they're gonna win this game, dude. The Steelers, they're not as good. The Saints have a great defense. That's one thing. I'm very scared if you got any Pittsburgh players, and I got shares of Najee, so I'm worried. But I just think the Saints are gonna go up against a team that they can finally get some points up against. Kamara has a big game. I'm taking them Saints, regardless.
Says Steelers are optimistic that TJ Watt will return versus the Saints.
If they start Jameis, then it's a for sure win for the Saints, but they won't.
They just start Taysom Hill. I don't understand why they don't do it.
Yeah, Taysom
Dennis
Hill.
Allen already
I
said
can't even
Andy
start
Dalton,
that guy.
Just a bad day at the office.
Horrible.
That's what he said. So,
All right, who you got, Matt?
Yeah, I'm taking the Saints too. I think their defense showed up on Monday night. The Ravens
Absolutely.
converted third downs at a just insane clip. It seemed like they were on third down every single drive, every single set of downs, and converted, which is hats off to them. But Saints defense still showed up. And I just think the Steelers are a rebuilding team. They're just not that good. And they should be able to take care of them. But Saints are a little bit of a different team on the road. So we'll see.
True. Might be what they need, though, you know?
Yeah.
Fair.
Saints are going to march into Pittsburgh and eat a dub. So I'm
There.
rocking with the
There we
Saints.
go. That's a sweep, boys. That's a full sweep for the Saints.
That's our best musical bit, I think.
I don't know why I hate laughing at that. It feels wrong, but it's so right. It's so right. All right, next game. We're starting off the second slate with the Colts versus the Raiders. The Colts are going to get 6.5, led by Jeff Saturday. Money line is plus 220. They're heading into Vegas. Over under is 42.5. Is anybody going to take the Jeff Saturday led Colts?
Wait, hold on. Can we convince ourselves to pick the Colts? Is there any convincing?
Dude.
The only way I pick the
right.
Colts is if everybody else picks the Colts. So let's talk it out.
All I gotta
Listen.
say is the only reason, Exhibit A of why the Colts are gonna win is the fucking Raiders, dude.
Yep.
I fucking hate the Raiders this year. Raiders fans hate the fucking Raiders this year, dude. I don't know how many times I've been burned on that shit. But
This is my
god
point.
damn it, if they can't beat this team, then that's what I'm saying. If the Colts win, Josh McDaniels is getting fucking fired.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Exactly. Josh McDaniels is coaching for his life this weekend. And Jeff Saturday is going to be coaching guys that he doesn't know who the fuck they are because he hasn't been in the building. The Raiders are at home at the Death Star. I could see them losing for sure, but I can't pick against them right now. I mean, the Colts are so discombobulated. So I'm going to take the Raiders.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm-
I
yeah.
couldn't. I
But
can't
everyone, if
convince
you're picking the
myself.
Raiders, you have to do it. You have to say Raiders.
Well,
All right, how about if you're picking the
I
Raiders,
was thinking
everyone
about
together.
amending it now that they've been sucking so much, though.
1, 2, 3.
The
Raiders. All right, it's an A-gap sweep, ladies and gentlemen.
too much money, Tom.
Wait, was the sweep up that whole time? Oh, fuck. Yeah, we could not convince ourselves. The Colts are dysfunctional. It's over.
The stream is off the
It's
rails.
over.
I would be down to
we're
like
fully
throw.
off the rails.
I don't know what the odds are, but if you threw like $20 on the Colts,
Colts to win is plus 220. You'd win $42.
that's not
Not enough.
Not
Not
enough.
enough.
Yeah.
not
You win a
enough.
couple units. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. If Matt, we have 3 viewers. If the SEC wants to come after us, fucking come after us.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right. Next game, we have the Cardinals taking on the Rams. This will be the second game featured on Hard Knocks. The Cardinals are going to be +3, money line +150 heading into SoFi Stadium. Over under is 43.5. This one's a bit of a toss up.
Totally.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Tom, I'll let you go
I'll
first.
start. This is in LA. Fucking Cliff Kingsbury really wants to get a win. Everyone's getting all pissy over there. I begrudgingly am going to take the Cardinals to find a way to win because the same old sorry ass Rams are going to sorry ass Rams it up, and the Cardinals need it. They need this win. So give me the Cards.
It's fair. John, who are you taking?
I mean, it's the disappointments in the NFC West right now. You know, they're both fighting for relevancy. Man, I mean, the Cardinals still will have fans. It's not a home game. It never is. I think Cliff's seat is hot right now, and he's coaching for his life. I think that offensively they can get it done. So I'm gonna pick Arizona. They play weird. They do weird things. So I'm just gonna take Arizona because I fucking hate the Rams. They're the same old sorry ass Rams.
Deal. Maddie?
This is going to be the game where the Rams throttle a team, and it's going to be the Arizona Cardinals. The Rams are not good. Neither are the Cardinals. The Rams need this one too, though.
What's the Rams' record against the Cardinals? Now that we're talking about this, the Rams seem to always whoop the shit. If the Niners beat the Rams beat the Cardinals,
and the Cardinals beat the
like
Niners.
Yep,
exactly. And the cycle of death continues.
And the Seahawks beat all of us, I think.
Yeah,
yeah, Maddie, I'm riding with you. I was gonna take Rams from the jump. They're at home. I feel like the Rams are gonna get up early in this game, and then Kyler is gonna start scooting in the second half, and they're gonna try and make a comeback, but the Rams just hold them off. Maybe they force a late game turnover, Jalen Ramsey pick, but I'm gonna go with the Rams here at home.
See, the Rams have won the last 5 matchups against the Cardinals.
Yeah, McVay knows.
They've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They've won 8 of the last 9 games they played against.
Jesus.
Which, those are good Rams teams versus a Cardinals team that was rebuilding and / ascending. But I feel like this is going to be just one of those weird games where the Rams, it's like, oh shit, like, are they good again?
Are they back? Turns out they were just playing the Cardinals.
Who they own.
Yeah, who they own.
But Matt Stafford is a turnover machine, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's pretty abysmal. Pretty abysmal. All right, next game we have the Cowboys taking on the Packers. This game would have been sick as fuck last year. This year, maybe not so much. The Packers are going to get 5.5 in Lambeau, money line +190, over under at 43. Does anybody have faith in Aaron Rodgers and the Packers at home? Bueller.
Not against the sack leaders.
Stick a fork in them. They're done.
They're done. It's over. It's an A-gap sweep for the Cowboys.
Did you ever thought, like, in November in Lambeau,
the Cowboys are coming to town?
No
there's
way.
No chance. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not even talking about
great defense.
Not close it's going to be.
Great defense.
Yeah, the Cowboys defense is insane right now.
Yeah.
While we're on the subject, Micah Parsons, he wants to be an Eagle, dude. He's from Philly. I don't know if you guys have seen all that.
Did he say that, Tom?
Really?
I don't know if I heard him
He went to a Phillies game, and he was all decked out in Phillies gear because he's from the area, dude. He's a Phillies guy.
He's on a pretty good team right now. I mean,
No,
granted, it's your rival.
It
is your
he
rival.
Shouldn't leave at all, but
yeah,
he's from Philly, so that's always something to keep in mind.
He probably hates the Cowboys.
Yeah,
he grew up hating the Cowboys, and now he's fucking their best player. So,
well, I appreciate you trying to manifest it, Tom.
Speak it into existence, maybe.
Exactly. You never know.
But I'm jaded since Mike Trout chose to re-sign with the Angels for no reason when he could have just signed with Philly.
True.
Now I'm like, I don't know what's going on in sports because that was like a clear path to just let free agency ride out, go play with Bryce Harper. Instead, he's like, I'll just re-sign with Anaheim. And now he's stuck forever in baseball purgatory.
Yep.
So,
worst case scenario.
So now, I don't know.
All right, 30 seconds. Where's Shohei going? That's what I was going to say. 30 seconds. Where's Shohei going?
San Francisco. Book it.
Oh, baby. We're not a Homer podcast at all. No, we're never homers. We're never homers here.
We're getting Judge. We're getting Trey Rizzo. We're getting DeGrom, Rizzo, and
Rodon's coming back.
We're gonna trade.
Ray is
for-
going to be on the bench.
We're gonna trade for Dylan Cease. Get everybody we want.
Who's the Japanese player that's coming in
Boba
too? We're getting that guy too.
Yeah, there you go.
We're
We're getting
all-
everybody. All right. Well,
Please.
speaking of being homers, boys, it's prime time.
I know, we got a
It's
couple
Sunday
homer
night.
games.
Oh, Sunday night. Oh, Sunday night. Sunday night football at Levi Stadium. The Chargers are taking on the 49ers. The Chargers are getting 7 points on the road. The money line is plus 250. The over-under is 45.5. And yours truly is going to be in the 5th row of the end zone. Let's fucking
Boots
go.
on the ground. Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Herbert jersey or a Niners jersey?
I'm going to be wearing the Niners jersey, but okay, I do want to ask you guys. I'm wearing my Armstead jersey, who's also a Duck. Throwing that out there.
Cool.
Do I bring the Herbert jersey and like put it around my neck?
No.
No,
Okay, I will
No.
not. I will not.
don't
Just-
even bring
I'm
that.
so close to the end zone. Like
juju.
I could maybe get an autograph.
Don't bring that juju
I don't think
out
he's
there.
gonna do
Alright.
that for you.
Okay, he probably
Don't-
wouldn't. He
probably
You
wouldn't.
know,
not.
like, there is a new movement of athletes hating signing anything for adults. I don't
Oh,
think
that's
it's gonna work
true.
for you.
Yeah. Because people
You
are
know,
like using
pay a
their
kid
kids
$5
to
to
get
do that.
autographs, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna
that's-
take the jersey and be like, "This for your son?" Or actually, no, it goes the other way. They say it's for your dad.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah,
you need
it's
to
for
send
my
a kid
dad who's
if
on
you
his
want an
deathbed.
autograph.
Send
Use
a
a
kid.
kid. Give him $5.
Seems
Deal.
fair.
Is it worse paying a kid or using a kid who is your child?
They're both pretty slimy. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, pretty bad. Pretty
All
bad.
for the
I-
man cave, though. Am I right?
Yeah, there you go. Without further ado, though, I'm taking the fucking Niners. Boots on the ground. Gotta
Niners,
do it.
let's go.
Niners
I'm
all
Niners
day.
As well. I know y'all are
I
doing.
just
Let's
hope
do
it doesn't rain. Fingers crossed. No rain would be fantastic. Tom, you said
Forecast looks
Niners.
Yep.
Matt,
Niners
John,
as well.
you guys want to
Yeah.
talk about your pick?
yeah, you're getting Debo Samuel back probably. Hopefully, maybe we'll see.
Gosh, let's go.
Elijah Mitchell's coming back. Azeez Al-Shire's coming back. These guys are getting healthy at the right time, just in time to probably get hurt again. But
Shh, don't you
heading
say
into
that,
Sunday
Ricky
Night
Bobby.
Football, they should be about as healthy as they've been all year, and they are
Yeah.
fucking rolling right now.
Yep.
And the Chargers kind of stink. Sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Falcons.
They got none of the
shoulda beat
weapons.
'em.
Yep.
Falcons should have won that game.
Falcons
If
should
should've
have won that
lost.
game.
They should have lost.
only
a
Mariota
few
passed more than
games.
4 times in the game. Maybe they could have.
I am deeply upset at the Chargers this year. I know they're 5-3, but they're poorly coached, in my opinion. They have too much talent. They've had a lot of injuries, like a lot of injuries.
A lot.
It's pretty impressive they're staying in there though with all the injuries they've had. 5-3. If
Heading
they
into the
do
season,
get healthy, they could be very fucking dangerous.
one of the
month
most
from now, they
talented
could have them all
rosters in
back.
the NFL.
Yes. Mike Williams will be
Yeah.
back in a couple weeks.
Keenan can be back like
Keith.
this week. Like it's possible.
Keenan should be back this week. Their
Yeah,
defense
the-
will start getting
But
healthier.
he was supposed to be
deeper
back the
into the
last
month.
4 weeks.
Just saying. Super Bowl pick might not be out of the question.
Hmm.
They've had a lot of guys who have been on a bye for like 6 weeks now.
Oh, they're very rested. That's your
Yeah.
argument. I like that.
yeah. I mean, they're probably not going to beat the Bills or the Chiefs, but just throwing it out there.
Or the Niners. You know?
No,
the
fuck
Dolphins.
off. Fuck off with that, Tom. All right, so I assume we're all taking Niners, right? We're all
Hell
fucking
yeah.
Niners guys.
Sure are.
Let's fucking go, baby. All right, moving on to the final game of the week. Ba, 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 ba. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-brr-brr. We have the Washington Commanders taking on Tom's Philadelphia Eagles. The Commanders are getting 11 points on the road. The money line is plus 390. Over under is 44 points. Tom, why don't you take the lead on this one? Tell me about the Birds.
All I gotta say is I'm disappointed we don't get to see Carson Wentz going against this fucking wicked, sick ass defense, dude. It's what everybody wanted. We don't get it. But you know, life's not fair. And Phillies fans know that very, very intimately recently. So I think they're gonna whoop some ass on Monday night. And Commanders have been playing a lot of tough football. I don't really expect this to be as good of a game for them as it's been. So I'm obviously taking the Birds. Dude, there's no fucking way. Commanders are not gonna look that good this week. They're gonna finally turn it down.
Hey, Tom. I
Yep.
mean, I think we're all taking Birds, but I want
Nice.
I want you to directly address all the people that say Philly hasn't played anybody. They're a fraudulent 8-0 team. What do you have to say to that?
Well, I want to ask you guys, who are the best teams in the NFC? Let me ask that question.
Well, okay, clearly Eagles, right? We'll just throw it out there.
So take that out.
Vikings.
Vikings, yeah. Who else?
Vikings, Niners
Niners.
pick, duh. Cowboys.
Cowboys.
So
That's just
okay.
pretty much cream of the crop, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me get ahead of you here. You're
Fair.
gonna say the Eagles beat the Vikings.
Yep.
Which was week 2. Just
Yep.
want to put that out there. You're gonna say they beat the Cowboys.
Yep.
Which was not with Dak.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
And you're gonna say
That's it. That's all.
that's
those are the
it.
two big ones.
Yeah, that's all you had.
I mean,
Okay.
I want to say literally the two other best teams. Niners are right there, obviously now, but the two other best teams in the NFC they beat. You can talk all your arguments you want about week 2, which I think is a pretty weak argument that it was early in the year. No one was fucking hurt on that team. Everyone was there.
Primetime Kirk.
Does that make okay? All the fucking playoff games are prime time. So I hope
that's fair.
We're
That is
considering
fair.
these things.
That is
Also,
fair.
Cooper Rush was undefeated going into that game against the Eagles, and all of a sudden they're like, "Nah, that guy's trash. That guy's
True.
trash now."
It was definitely a bailout argument, I would say.
Jerry Jones saying
100%.
QB controversy. He's
Yeah.
open for. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then they lose the Birds, and all of a sudden, like, oh, thank God. Now we got Dak back. Now we can finally win. Yeah, so I think all those arguments are pathetic.
I'm just giving you a little guff. Nobody ever gives you any guff, you know.
Oh, believe me, the internet.
Because we're believers. We are Eagles fans. And so I'm just trying to what do you
I'm
like
still
Matt
worried.
said, what do you
I'm
say to the
still
noise?
worried.
What do you say to the noise?
Oh, you can go fuck off, dude. We play the players that they fucking schedule us, dude. I don't give a shit. Like, obviously, it is what it is. Obviously, I keep trying to circle a game that the Eagles are going to lose. So they can finally lose one, but it's starting to feel like with the schedule coming up, we might just have to be the greatest NFL team of all time. That's like that might just be what we have to do because it's like Packers aren't going to really give us a lot. We got it. I want us to beat the Cowboys with Dak. I think we can. We're talented enough. So that just means if you look down that schedule, man, the Giants twice, right? I think that I wouldn't be shocked if they lose the Giants one of those times, but we might have to be the greatest team of all time to win the Super Bowl. So fuck it. Let's ride, dude. They haven't lost yet.
I like it.
I like it.
And mental gymnastics are what people are playing on Twitter to talk about the Eagles. But what did Bill Parcells always say? You are what your record says you are.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All those fans are fucking Rams fans sitting at home being sorry ass Twitter users saying something. That's all they can do,
Wait,
So
Rams fans? Did you say?
Oh, those don't exist. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I
Those
apologize.
are, yeah. Who? Huh? Rams fans? Who the fuck's a Rams fan? Yeah. Is anybody? I mean, let's just throw it out here. Is anybody taking Commanders?
No.
No.
We got a gap sweep here.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a sweep. I will say though, like Commanders plus 11,
I could see it.
maybe.
It's a division
I
game.
don't
I could see it
love
being
it.
interesting, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
I can
They
see
should- they
Heineke
should mop the
fucking
floor.
balling out a little bit.
Taylor,
I can
get
see
your
McLaurin
hands off
getting
my
loose.
Heineke.
Yeah, yeah.
Against that defense, I don't see him moving the ball too much.
That's fair. That is fair.
I know.
But-
That's fair.
I mean, that's a big spread. I like big spreads.
I like big spreads
Are
too.
always possible.
And obviously, once again, I will always say with the big spread, consider the under here. Granted that, I mean, shit, the Eagles could probably score 35. It could be 35. I could see 35,
Possible,
10,
though.
35,
If they get
14.
21 in the first half, though, they might fucking turn on the Jets. That's been their way,
Yeah.
but they've just been playing close games. So I think you also got to keep in mind they've got this like mini bye, in a way. They played Thursday, and then they go all the way till Monday the next week. So it's kind of like they've had extra times. Of course, Jalen Hurts in the post-game presser was like, we got a lot to work on. Thank God we got so many days to get ready for it. Like, immediately, that's all he's talking about is getting ready for Washington.
Yeah, he's very much a like it's never good enough guy.
Yeah.
Until
Well,
they win the
he's-
Super Bowl, which I love. I think that's a good
Yeah, and
mentality to have as
They're
an
going to have the
NFL quarterback.
greatest night of everyone's lives in Philadelphia for the second time. in
Reese
my
the
life.
Bulls. Are you
Ever.
well you should like regardless of where the Super Bowl is, you should fly to Philadelphia and watch the game there.
Oh, dude, that would be so sick, dude.
Just to like experience.
You guys
Yeah,
will
it'd be
never
cheaper
hear
than going
from
to the
me
Super
again,
Bowl.
dude.
Yeah,
I'll
it'd be
go
cheaper than going to the
AWOL,
Super
dude.
Bowl.
I'd
Why
be
not?
gone.
It'd be incredible. I would go with you, honestly. That would be so fucking
Dude.
fun. Regardless
It'd
of
be
win or
sick.
lose, it's gonna be a riot. Like it's gonna be fucking
It's
crazy.
gonna be dope. We're gonna break some shit. We're gonna drink some shit.
There you go.
It's
Smitey
gonna be great.
Mouse is in. She said she's coming with
There we
us.
go,
So
dude.
boom. East Coast Tom Time Sports Trip Part 2. There you go. There you
Beginning
go.
of a It's Always Sunny episode.
Yeah. The birds go back to the Super Bowl. Alrighty, boys. Well, I think that about wraps it up for the pick'ems. It's gonna be a great week. I think we only had like 3 or 4 sweeps, so there's
Yeah.
gonna be quite a bit of movement, I would say, on the leaderboard this week. Be interesting to see what happens. Also,
Josh Allen, slightly torn / sprained UCL.
Oh, is it torn?
Came
That's
out.
official?
Slightly
now?
torn. Yeah. Well,
Can I
last
go
hour.
change my pick? Wow.
Well,
And Trey
thanks for
Lance is
letting
no
us
longer in a
know.
walking boot, so let's go.
Oh,
Out of the
he's
boot.
coming
Out
back.
of the boot. Trey Lance, out of the boot.
Back for the playoffs, right?
Playoffs.
Playoffs. No, dude. If Jimmy G gets us there, you got to start him. Alrighty, boys. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Good to go.
Hopefully,
This was
if
a
you're
good
listening
time.
to us, you fucking voted. It's already 8:00.
Hey, motherfuckers.
So you missed your opportunity. I guess it's
Unless you're in
technically-
Hawaii,
it is
get out
technically
there.
Thursday though. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Happy election day. Happy podcast day. Happy God of War Ragnarok day. If you're a God of War fan, go play that shit. It's live tonight. It's live in
Pre-download, Colby.
30 minutes. I am pre-downloaded. I will probably be playing it late tonight. So should be fun.
Work
How late is
doesn't
late
matter.
for you? Like
Late for me is like
2.
probably 1, 2 max.
we're in our
usually.
30s now.
I've gone to 3. I have gone to 3, mostly watching shows. Oh, speaking of watching things, finished Lord of the Rings. That shit's sick. Tom, you said you were like that movie made me cry like 5 times. I'm like, wow, he's a pussy. And then I like because the whole time I'm watching it, it was like I'm like, oh, there's only like 45 minutes left. I haven't even cried once in the last
the
45
whole
minutes. I think
45
I cried
minutes,
4
dude.
times.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
it's
dude.
like
It
it
gets you
just
good.
it wraps so well, and you're just like,
didn't-
oh my god.
You didn't cry when Gandalf's sitting with Pippin when the orcs are at the door and he says, "We don't get to choose what world we live in. We just get to choose what we do in it," or something like that.
No, but that was
line is
cute.
one
It
of
was
the greatest-
adorable.
One of
It
the
was
greatest
adorable.
lines in the history of film, dude. It's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, it
You
was
go on,
adorable.
we'll pass. Yeah, it's great.
I cried quite a few times. I think it was when Aragorn saw Arwen again, because I mean love, right? I mean
Well,
just love.
and the boys coming into Frodo, and that's a
yeah,
I'm so
the
glad you
boys
finally got
coming
to watch this,
in.
'cause
Then
that's, like, the most
when
meme
Sam
scene in
when
history.
Sam came in, it was like fuck, dude. Like, cause Sam's the goat. Like, honestly, fuck Frodo. Sam is the goat.
Totally.
Sam
He
literally
literally
put the
carried him.
team on his back. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
without and Frodo wanted to keep the ring. Like fucking yeah. Miss me with that Frodo.
I
shit.
can't carry it, but I can carry you.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
come on, dude. Come on.
Like
Classic.
without Sam, Sauron would have won.
Yeah,
Let's just
true.
throw that out there. And
100%.
and then Frodo gets all the praise, gets all the fucking shit. I guess one thing.
I mean, Sam
so
had like
Smitey
eight
Mouse,
kids. He was banging it out with
Oh,
fucking Rosie
dude.
Cotton.
strong swimmers in the
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
and Samwell Tarly or not.
He had a
Tarly,
good life,
Samwell
all right.
shit.
He
Yeah,
did well
yeah.
out there, you
He
know.
did good. Smitey Mouse, I have watched Lord of the Rings, but in bits and pieces, never like watched them in a good like session as an adult. So I finally started like I absorbed them all as an adult and like dove into the lore and shit. So yeah. One question I have, I probably should do this off air, but whatever. Where are the elves and Frodo and Gandalf? Where are they going? Are they going to like an immortal
The Grey
land?
Havens, dude. You'll actually learn a little bit more about that as you watch Rings of Power. But yeah,
okay.
the Grey Havens are a different land where all of this actually kind of began in a way. But yeah, don't want to ruin
okay.
too much.
All right, deal. Well, then I'll dive into the lore a little bit later. But yeah, I finished it last night, so fucking
Nice.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Yep, absolutely.
All
Best
righty. Well,
trilogy.
that was our nerd section. Appreciate you guys for sticking with us. We love you. We appreciate you, Matt. Looks like you have something to say.
I don't have anything to say. I just enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
have also not seen
I'm
Lord of
done.
the Rings, so
Sorry, I
all that
kind of
was
just
over my head, but I'd like to watch it sometime.
You
should.
should. It's really
Dude,
good.
I'm telling you,
yeah,
watch it the way I did it in like hour increments, once or twice a week. It
Okay,
was
that's what I
so
need. Treat it like
enjoyable.
it's an episode.
Yes,
Okay.
treat it like
And
it's
just
House of the
watch
Dragon.
the
It's
extended
great.
version. Just watch the extended
Yes,
version and
yes.
take breaks when you want, because then you'll get everything, and you can just break it up however you like a streaming show.
That's what
Yeah.
I need to do.
It
I'm
was
intimidated
yeah.
by the length.
Nope, break it up. And the
hour
and the
at a
way
time,
it's the way, especially with the extended, the way the stories are told, there are like clear, like, okay, we're done with this storyline for now. The next 45 minutes are gonna be about these characters, and so it's a good like stopping point. Like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed, and then I'll start and pick this up tomorrow.
But they're not going to do like an Alt Shift X episode or like a recap every time I pick it back up for me.
No.
Damn
No,
it. All right. I can work
No,
around it. I can
Just
work
call
around it.
me, fill me in on where you're at, and I'll do my best.
There
You
you
better
go.
do the
Yeah.
Alt Shift X voice though, or else I'll just zone out.
Lord of the Rings, first hour till Matt got tired.
Explained.
Explained.
You got to do the whole map and everything.
Exactly.
Zoom in and out of the different characters.
That's what I
Yeah.
need.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah, do it, dude. It's fucking. It's nice. It's nice. Also, I'm sure someone's broken it up online. Someone is probably like, all right, watch until here, then here, then here.
Smiley
yeah.
Guy says to watch it with someone who knows the. I live in Mormon, Utah. Well, who am I gonna watch?
That's the devil's media right there.
Yeah,
nobody
watch it with
sees
someone
that
who
here.
knows the lore, so you get the director's cut too, and then you have no idea what's going on, and it's a whole experience. Just watch it, get what you get. Watch a YouTube video if you need it. I will say, like, watching Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, something that I literally do spend hours listening to podcasts and like world building stuff outside of the show. I do feel like Lord of the Rings, even though it was collectively about 10 to 12 hours of 12 hours, I think, like 3-4 hour movies, it still feels like there's like a lot more to learn and I don't know a lot. So now I'm like wanting to go seek out the podcast. I drove home from San Jose the other day and I put on the audiobook for Fellowship of the Ring to see
So good.
if there's any extra content, and there is, and it's cool. Like, you learn more about characters and development. So yeah, it's dope. Smitey Mouse, you're a little delayed because I have checked out the audiobooks. They're on
Maybe I'll snag some,
Spotify
like,
for free.
Colorado fungi and just watch the whole.
Yeah,
God,
after it
That'd
passes,
be
dude.
sick.
Yeah, we'll have to check the old
Chloe,
the proposition.
I'm excited for you to get disappointed by the Hobbit franchise whenever you decide to watch those movies.
So the thing is, I saw all the Hobbits in theaters because I knew the hype.
Oh.
It was like, oh, the hype of the Hobbit. Let's go see it. And I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll see it. So I probably know more about Hobbit than I did about
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the
Well,
Rings.
and you
So-
were pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, exactly. And it was cool because it was like I knew a little bit about tiny bit about the lore and like the references to like Bilbo and the orcs and the blue blade and all that shit. Like I understood that shit. But time for the Dune dive. Yeah, that is probably the next one that I will hit. Once my like
So
fantasy
good.
era has eclipsed, then it's time for the sci-fi era.
Gotta watch
Um,
Rings of Power, dude, and then we can discuss.
Yep, that's the
Also,
one.
one more thing. R.I.P. Westworld. Great show. A lot of
Yeah.
people say like
Yeah.
it fell off after season 1 or even season 1 and season 2. I disagree. Season 3 was not as strong, but overall, fantastic show. All 4 seasons I thought were good. Season 1 is like
The best.
as good of television as you could possibly watch, probably, but
Yep.
fantastic show. R.I.P.
Gonna miss you.
A cool little Easter egg. So Jonathan Nolan, the guy that did Westworld, is now creating a Fallout television show for Amazon
wait.
Prime. So
Can't
that
wait.
could be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. I love Westworld, and I need to watch season 4. So I'm
Mighty
there.
Mouse, it did not fall off after season 1. Get educated. Dive into the lore, bro.
Dive
Yeah,
into
dude.
the lore, dude. Read the audiobooks.
Watch the
Read
All Ship X
read the
video,
audiobooks.
Come
Yeah,
back.
you like that. You like that.
Just
you
Gonna
because
have
Jesse
to.
Pinkman was in season 3 doesn't mean it was bad.
like that. They
Gonna have to
underutilized
agree
him as
with,
an actor.
Smitey Mouse, man. Season 1 poked me. It
Season
was-
1 is unreal.
Bro,
John,
it was
also,
some of the
you
best
just
cinema.
rewatched, right? You just rewatched or started
just
to watch
watched for the
Westworld.
first time. Just
Yeah,
watched for the
yeah,
first
yeah.
time, and then literally barely got through season 2, and I just have no interest. Handmaid's Tale, fucking yes.
Fire.
Season 1
Fire.
is
I need to watch that. I haven't watched it yet. I'm excited to watch that.
You
at some point in
have
my
to,
life.
bro. 5 seasons right now. This 5th season is fucking sick. You got to watch it.
Wow, Tom. So you're not a feminist? Is that what you're saying?
Guess
Tom,
not.
fuck
you, Tom.
Thanks,
All
Tom.
right, clip it, ship it,
Orc-
send it.
orc
We are
lives
done
matter.
here. Thank you all. Oh God, Jesus Christ, that was satire. Go vote, please. Go
No
vote.
shit.
Go vote.
Somebody move this man.
Get him out of here. We're done. We're out of here. We love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Follow us, obviously, on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Join our Pick'ems pool. We got everything everywhere. Go check it all out. We love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you all next Tuesday. Love you. Bye.
Bye.